forward, wearing number 2 at 6'4" from Georgia Tech, Josh Okogie. Starting forward, number 0 at 6'7" from USC Upstate, Torrey. From Kentucky, Devin Booker.
What's going on, everybody? Got the announcements going right now. Announcing who the starters are. Yup. Welcome in. We got Sundo on the track.
Sundo on the track.
What's going on, Sundo? How's your day been, man?
Long.
I've been looking forward to this game, man. This is a supposed to win game, and I don't think I've felt that way leading up to a game in a little while. So this is a supposed to win. They are playing my favorite white boy, Lauri Markkanen.
Oh, he's your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
He would be your favorite.
I love him.
Markkanen.
Bruh, I use his jumper in 2K on all my players, and I just go so hard with it, bro. He's like a healthy, younger Porzingis, man. He's so nice. Just a little teensy bit shorter. I love that style of player.
How many dudes? Look at all these players that got on their team. Olynyk.
Oh, I know.
Markkanen.
This is almost like an all-white cast.
I mean, the best players are like white dudes.
Oh, Kessler. This dude, yeah. This dude,
he's like a young AK-47.
I'm telling you, but he's big as life. DA gonna have some trouble with these bigs tonight.
DA's playing?
Yes, sir.
Yo, he said we playing Mormon squad. Chill out.
Hey, they did just have David Archuleta sing the national anthem. He's Mormon. What up? Hey, Dot. SB 1993 in the house. One Royal Q. Joban. D-Book. Shane McCarty. YGP. Oh, my God. Malo's new. Oh, my God. Oh, you see, this is why you need to pay better attention to the Discord. What's going on, Katie? My wife. We got Quartz, your wife, in the house. Mask DA would be crazy, said Sons Valley. He's in the house. Ivan in the house. What up? Have you seen Malo's new picture?
I just hate people, bro. I just really do.
That
why
picture.
Why is it white?
Why somebody put you in like look on Discord. Somebody put you on like Booker's Instagram or something, like in a picture with them, but they have you looking like a white alien, and that's this man's. I love it. That needs to be a new
no, it's not gonna be an emoji.
Yes.
It's not gonna be an emoji. We're not doing this.
That's Third Reich Sundo right there. Third Reich. That's Sundo. Yo, after his treatments for vitiligo.
Third Reich Sundo.
Oh, that's you after you have the Michael Jackson skin treatments.
Should just never posted pictures of myself.
God, show Courtney, please.
I'm not showing my wife none of that. Y'all are out of control, out of pocket.
What up, Johnny? Johnny, we got that new T Ross emoji. Check it out, y'all. What do you guys think?
At least to the playoff conversation.
What up, Dylan Brooks in the house?
Who made it? Who made it?
I did. What do you mean?
You didn't make the picture.
What are you talking? Oh, the one of you? Yeah. Who made that one? Who the hell made that one?
Let's get a look at our health update brought to you by Banner Health.
It'd be dope, Sons Valley. Maybe he'd play a little bit more like Okogie with a mask.
Stop it. Slow down.
Exactly. SB said if Sundo lived out Uncle Ruckus's dreams. Uncle Ruckus had revoice vitiligo. All right, it's different.
Stop it. I hate Uncle Ruckus so much. I hate everybody in the chat. Jump ball, Aiden somehow wins it.
Damn.
Okogi's gonna handle the rock. What is this?
Yeah, what is this?
Point Okogie gives to Ayton. Ayton. Weird looking shoes he's got on today. Picks the Book. Fader. No good. Yuck. Okogie fighting for the rebound. Doesn't get it. Why are we wearing the L jerseys?
They just won't put them away, bro. Can you give me a pause at some point here? I cannot catch up. Laurie loses it, gets it back.
Let me know when they get to half court.
Wow. Okay. Half court right now.
TP3 for 3.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Suns better have something more exciting on offense than this.
Chris just sauntered up the court and
we're not high altitude, and you
sure you'd like to see that for most of the game.
TV remote wants T. Ross in.
First or second possession.
Horton Tucker
Shoot a 3.
to some other black guy I don't know. Rebound TP3 Booker pulls
That ain't
up.
going in.
That's not going in. Gosh, Booker.
Lucky bounce. Suns get it back. Hey, help us out, folks. Hit that like. We need to get 50 right off the bat. Right off the bat. 50 right off the bat. Booker. Gonna get it maybe from CP3. Kicks it all the way out to Ayton, guarded by Kessler. Ayton with the spin move. Fatal. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I like the effort.
You know.
Horton Tucker. Gonna get a pick from Market. Nope, kicks to Olenek. Olenek has CP3 on him. Olenek turns the ball over. Torrey Craig steals it. Kicks to Book. At the free throw line, kicks to Torrey Craig. Craig, mid-range. Hey,
I'll take any jumper I can get from Craig.
Free throw line jumper, good. T. Craig. Horton Tucker. Dude, Horton Tucker looks like an old school ball player, but he's trying to wear like new school gear. Marking him for 3.
He got them long shorts. Told you this boy is bad. 7 foot what? 7'1" or something like that. Plays like that. Come on.
CP3 to Gabe. Gabe. Booker. I said Gabe. Booker hits the jumper.
It's been a couple days, you know.
Make him put it down in hopes that you'll get some help in the 2 dribbles.
Horton Tucker.
Him to get to the rim.
Who's that? Ingold?
Why is Okogie guarding Markkanen?
Kessler. Pick for Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker.
Over the weekend.
I don't know. Oh, that's Agbaji.
Agbaji.
That's a big mountain to try to get around.
I'm just gonna call him Agbaji.
Yeah, Suns did not see a lot of him in those first 2 meetings.
Gets a pick from Craig. Has Olenek on him. He's going to go to the right. Ooh, that cross. Hit a dunk. Okay, Book.
What are you doing there, Book?
Thought he had some help on the baseline. None there.
Olenek.
Trying to power his
in the paint, too easy. Because you know who didn't help him in the paint? Ayton, because, you know, that's the trade-off we get with Ayton. No paint defense. Meanwhile, Biama would have beat that to the end of the arena.
You know?
Booker, CP3. CP3's going to get a pick. Kicks to Craig.
Come on.
To Ayton back to Craig. Craig to CP3. CP3 wide open 3. No good.
Damn. Got the exact shot well, not the exact shot, but a good shot.
A good shot. Horton Tucker, guarded by Okogie. He's going to drive to his left.
Get on the ground, Craig.
Crossover. Loses the handle. Kicks back to Olenek. Olenek to Markkanen for 3. Rebound by Okogie. Booker. He's got the ball. He's going to get a pick from Ayton. Takes it. Nope. Passes to CP3. CP3 to Craig for 3 in the corner. No good. Okogie offensive rebound.
Good job, Kogi.
Get
these towers in foul trouble, please.
They all look the same. They all look the same.
Right there. Olenek has no chance on that, and Devin gets all the way to the rim, and
So I was like, how many tall white guys that can shoot can we get on our team at one time?
Exactly.
You know, they want to pencil in who should rebound, who should not. It's no definite person. It's how much.
Yeah, Chris, I agree, but Chris, I feel like
and he'll get in there and he'll.
I feel like since we've had these issues with not getting foul calls and being upset about foul calls, he's been doing a better job of getting to the rack.
Yeah, we've talked about it so much. One of the reasons
what up, Code?
in that starting lineup is for that very reason. Between plays like that.
Ooh, I knew that wasn't going in. That looked bad.
He made one though, right?
Yeah, he made the first one.
I'll take it.
Get the opposing team in
Horton Tucker.
Penalty early. 1 of 2 on that trip for Josh. Ties it up at 7.
Olenek. Back to Horton Tucker. He's going to shoot the 3. Good.
On the 3. Shooting just 27%
That was a deep 3.
That was pretty deep.
Soft touch, man.
Booker. Driving to his left. Gets fouled on the shot. Good aggressiveness, Booker.
I was going to start working on the Pilk emoji to go with the T. Ross Seon.
You know what I'll do? I'm going to send you a picture of me making Pilk.
Well, we got to get more members. It won't even let me. It wouldn't let me make another one. So I think we need to get a couple more members, and it unlocks more emojis.
From Devin Booker.
You know,
Pilk emoji.
Plus games now.
Why not?
4 attempts and 39 makes.
I'm thinking a carton of milk that says Pilk down the side instead of milk. So it's like real easy to see, you know? Real easy to understand what it is.
You're normally going to be what you always are.
How do you be a member? There's a button that you can click that says the join button right there. If you're watching from mobile, I don't think you can do it from mobile. I think you got to do it from PC, or you got to do it from the desktop website. There's a button that says join. You hit that join, become a member, just like that. CB3 the book.
They got to make it easier on
yeah, they really make it easier for mobile.
Booker! Yipes, yipes,
Booker hits a good 3. That was beautiful.
That was gorgeous. He tried to get a foul call, but they ain't giving it. What do you think about these Jazz jerseys in court?
I don't like our jerseys with these jerseys because it blends in too much with their colors on the half. And so it's kind of...
It looks like the same team scrimmaging each other.
Yes.
Get him, Okogs! Get him, Okogs! Get him, Okogs! Can we get an Okogie emoji, please? Anybody got that Okogie emoji? Wavy said, Pilk is crazy. Stop with the Pilk, people. All right? You're driving us crazy with the Pilk. We're going to get you the Pilk emoji. I didn't start it.
Freaking had somebody here. Who was it that was going wild about
somebody the Pilk was just wouldn't leave Pilk like, go.
Sundo needs Pilk. I love Pilk Sundo. Pilk this. Pilk that.
That's a good name for that picture of you with your skin dyed white. Pilk Sundo.
There he is. Max. Max is like me. Pilk is. I hate this. I hate this man so much, bro.
Look at that baby Malo Pilk Sundo pic. God, I'm clicking on it. I gotta go to the channel and see that. Oh my God, you look Irish. You look like an Irish ghost.
Oh, man. Why? Who did that? They put Devin Booker's face on me, bro. Who did this? So answer me. Show yourself.
Who posted it first on Discord? Adam, I know, man. We're trying to keep clear of Mrs. Wojcicki. I think she quit though. I think not quit. She's not even the CEO.
Got fired. She's not CEO anymore.
Yeah.
Susan got fired, dog. She ain't there no more. She wasn't doing her job, and they found it out. Thank God Susan Wojcicki's gone, bro. Could stand her messing up my algorithm. Hey, I don't find the coincidence that as soon as she got fired, we started growing.
Hey,
not a coincidence.
It could have been that, or it could have been Kevin Durant going to the Suns.
No, we're just gonna go with Susan Wojcicki getting fired.
That's perfect. Now she's Woj. Susan Wojcicki.
Is it Wojnarowski? What her name is?
It's very. I've heard it so many different ways, man. I have no clue how to say
she
it.
a bum. That's what you need to know.
Definitely.
Lotion Sundo. Lotion Sundo.
We're gonna run out of emojis to make for all the Susan for all the Sundo emotes.
No kidding. Like people are like Sundo.
We need a Sundo lotion emoji. Here we go.
Birdman.
Rivalry for Utah, but the Suns are definitely on that list.
Johnny Juzang checked into the game here. Played 10 minutes in the game.
And then baby, I was like, everybody should have Pilk Sundo as their profile picture. Y'all just would be doing weird stuff all the day.
Clean up on aisle 9 there.
Yeah, you know, guys out
You
there
look
don't cut their
so
fingernails, man.
Yeah.
scary in that pic, bro. Like, it doesn't look right.
Albino Sundo.
That's what it looks like, bro. Like your hair's your hair's got a little bit of pigment. Your skin's trying, but it just can't. What happened to Booker? Better be blood, nothing serious.
Definitely blood.
Up, ready to go.
Good. Let him play.
Early points on 3 of 5 shooting.
Guys, we got 144 in here, nice and early in the stream. If you're just joining, what is good? Please hit that like button for us, though. Trying to get this stream to grow a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Horton back to Baji. Hey, what in the what? I like that. I like that reverse dunk from the big boy.
I'm sure you do.
What up, Black Suns fan? Noah says anything on KD. Noah, KD will be back next game Wednesday. More than likely.
CP3 for 3.
More than likely.
Horton Tucker gets a pick. Alley to your boy Kessler.
That boy is big.
How tall is Kessler?
I want to say 7'1" minimum.
And how tall is Markkinen?
Ay, 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 ay! That was a good creative pass by Booker. Markkinen's like at least 7 foot. Anybody know how tall these white boys are?
Young Ho was good.
What up, Young Ho?
They have 2 7-1s.
DeAndre stopped in his move toward the basket. That would have been
Versatile 7-1s. I mean, I wouldn't say Kessler's nearly as versatile, but he's like a true big boy.
What's with Sheamus' hair, bro? Get a haircut, dog.
I'm telling you, it's just like it's too much. Horton step back, kicks it over to Agbaji. No good, G. Chris Paul goes over Kessler's over his arm and gets that rebound slapped out of his hands. Chris Paul gets it to Warren. War Daddy back in the game. Careful here. Ayton for the mid-range, the buttery mid-range.
There you go, 8. Good jumper.
Keep leaving him open like that there, Kessler.
Good jumper.
12-footers on your head.
Code already likes Kessler better than Ayton, huh?
Sure he does. Oh, as Ayton just got a block and beat that stuff out of Horton Tucker's shot.
Good take, Booker. Don't you dare call offensive. Don't you dare call offensive.
Oh, wait a minute. They're going to call it a...
They're counting the basket. I don't know.
Counting the basket's a freaking goaltend.
Okay, something else.
Yeah, bucket went in. Thought we were going to get a
Jordan
foul.
Clarkson.
Looked like a contact there.
No, it's not Jordan Clarkson.
No, I don't think he's playing. I can't think. I don't even know his name.
Horton Tucker, terrible. TJ Warren gets fouled.
Take
on the
easy
rebound.
there, Horton. Here's a who.
They think the job is over.
Don't be hurting TJ. All right, TJ is back, baby. He's back. That's right. I said it.
Stop it.
He is. His
We got
mid-range is
173
back.
watching, by the way. Hit that like button, y'all. 46 likes. We're almost to 50. 4 away.
What up, 2 exclusive Imam?
CP3 gets a pick from Ayton. CP3 to Shima to Ayton.
Do you think Ayton? He's too small, Ayton. He's too small, Ayton. He's too small,
Good.
Ayton. You like that code? How you like that?
They want to move a mousetrap out there.
Just wait till Burner sees that Sundo pick for Malo. He's going to lose it.
A little smaller at the moment here for Will Hardy's Jazz.
You know who isn't here right now to see it? Freaking Burner.
Who?
Burner.
That's what I'm saying. Wait till he sees it.
UCLA Bruin played a season at
the book.
Kentucky. His book
Book driving.
Oh,
Book
almost.
and
Book
nope.
gets Toscano Anderson.
Not a shot.
Devin Booker's asking.
Damn, that's a long-ass last name on his jersey.
Well, where was he going?
Just pick one, bro. Are you Anderson or are you Toscano? We don't need both.
Toscano Anderson, like, I got him. I thought I had him.
I don't have him.
Help.
Uday, yeah, I have no idea who Juzang is.
Chris Paul
He's that number 33 guy, though. I know that. Book,
What a
turn
pass
around,
to
pump
Book.
fake. Book in the paint. Book no good, but
Gets fouled.
but
Travel.
I ain't seen no damn travel.
Me either.
What's going on, DC?
Max is 8 and
Chris
turning
Dunn
up
on the
because
floor
of
now for the
Poke.
Jazz. 29-year-old in his 7th year.
Toscano.
4 teams in the
To
last
some
4 seasons.
dude for 3. No good.
Juzang.
Campaign, leaping out of the rebound.
Juzang.
TJ, do something, T. Do something, T. Do something, T. That almost went in. That almost went in.
Booker.
I'm all right with it.
And the activity at least able to get it off of a
Good hustle,
bounty, so
Book.
the Suns will maintain possession with a fresh shot clock at 14.
Booker still got all that same like desperate winning energy he had last game. Acting like this is the game of his life. Biz McAfee.
What a floater to
Biz
Biombo.
McAfee.
And one.
Maybe his best game of the season. 17 points, 13
Love you,
rebounds,
Busy.
5 blocks
Busy B.
in his 29
And the
minutes.
best thing about Busy playing good like this, to me, is that the fact that when I think about Jock, I really like where Jock is too. And so it makes me feel like we have two viable options to come in for Ayton, which I didn't feel a half a month ago.
It's his awful free throw.
Ooh, and one from Biz.
He hits
Hit
it.
the like for Busy's 2 free. Oh wait, just one
sure.
free throw. 2 is asking too much.
Suns double him up at 26-16 now.
Martin doesn't look that tall, bro.
Yeah, anybody know? Can anybody give us a confirmation on how tall Lauri Markkanen is?
3:01 to go here in the first.
I'm thinking 7 foot
he-
minimum.
Nah, he's next to TJ Warren. I can't tell, but he looks like he's 6'10".
Toscano Anderson scores quickly.
And no one ever, I don't know if he wanted
Book
to
to
score.
Warren.
Do
in
it,
the
T.
corner.
Do it, T.
Bulls-
That's okay,
Bulls, no
T.
good.
That's a little aggressive, T. But maybe we drive it in or something there.
Done directing traffic. Markkanen gets up
Markkanen.
the screen. Won't get
Oh, I
that
thought
one
that
over
was
the
gonna
rebound.
drop in, bro.
Ooh, Book with his eyes
Juzang.
poked on the rebound.
Juzang with the foul.
And that will bring us
They're saying 7
Or his
foot.
nose hit. 7 foot.
And Kessler 7'1".
first. Suns in front. 26-18.
But after Pilk, he's 7'1". Okay. It's give or take on how much Pilk he's had in the day, you know? Uday, KD's supposed to be coming back next game. Next game. So, one more game away. And we could be Gucci. All right. Question: does anyone know if next game is a home game? Because that would be his first home game debut. Because remember, he got hurt the game he was supposed to play his first home game. Jobin says yes, it is. Damn. Nice. They're all saying it's a home game. Who is this in the front row? I don't understand why they don't let you see the same stream I'm looking at when we definitely clicked on the same thing on the same account of YouTube.
And I'm watching the NBA Oreo cookies.
That sounds good. That's one of my weaknesses, bro. I think it might be a good time to talk about what you put inside of a Blizzard.
What do I put inside of a Blizzard?
Yes, sir.
Why you ask that question, nigga? Ain't none of your business.
Act like it's some personal, painful information to separate with.
I get a freaking Oreo Blizzard.
Straight up, nothing else?
Yeah, basically. Oreo Blizzard, or if it's the holiday season, we're definitely getting the Snickerdoodle. Sometimes if I'm feeling real saucy, I want to get the royal cheesecake.
Yeah, my wife's gotten that one before.
But recently, my biggest thing is now the Cupfection that they have at DQ now.
Cupfection?
Yes.
Now this is all brought to you by our newest advertiser, Dairy Queen. DQ. Is it in you? But I go Oreo, Snickers, and M&M's.
No.
Woo!
No. Bro, what are you doing?
Woo!
The answer to how did Gabe get freaking diabetes is
I don't get a lot of them. I don't like do it all the time, but if I get one,
he's like, I get Snickers, Oreos, and M&M's.
Why not get them all blended in? And then every other bite is some other is like a different candy. Sometimes it's a big old chunk of Oreo.
You got an Oreo cookie dough Blizzard. I would accept that. That sounds fire. I might.
The Oreos turns the Blizzard into a cookies and cream Oreo ice cream. So now that's the base. And there's some Snickers in there. And some M&M's.
Nope.
Okay, so Wavy's really close. He said Oreos, Reese's, and Snickers. That ain't bad.
That sounds like that sounds better. At
least you got some peanut butter.
At least you got some peanut butter in there, some peanuts in there with the Snickers. And really, just smacking people's stuff.
You called it. You said he'd block that shit. There he is doing it. Okay, now, what do you go? This is gonna freak you out. If you don't like that, you're gonna hate this. What do you do if you go to like a Cold Stone Creamery?
What is even that? What is that?
It's like, you guys don't have Cold Stone?
No.
Damn, I feel bad for you, son.
Well, we don't live in Texas where you guys do stupid stuff all the time.
It's like a ice cream place where they have like everything in front of you. They pull the ice cream out. They like roll it.
I mean, we have like, stuff like that.
It's just not
Cold Stone. We have some good stuff here like that. Yeah.
Okay. So what I get is Oreo. So vanilla ice cream, Oreos, and bananas.
Jam it. Okay.
I swear to God, I'm telling you.
Booker to Shannon.
Get him out of the game. Okay, that was a shoddy violation, so that's fine.
No, so we have a local ice cream place. They have this place called they have this flavor. I can't remember what it's called. It's like factory favorite or local favorite, and it's their own mix. And it's chocolate ice cream, Oreos, and something else. It is amazing.
Oreo's the best combo with vanilla ice cream. It's just insane. Marking in, guarded by Tej, pulls in his face. Brick, baby, let's go.
But TJ forced him out to an area.
Booker, pick from Biombo.
Great contest as well.
Booker drives. Booker gets fouled.
Booker put a knee in Lori's gut. Or not. Don't know which.
Hey, look, man. Get out of the way, dude.
Follows on to something. I love mint ice cream also.
That's what I talked about early in the game. Like, we know he can make that shot, but you want to take his other options away.
Yelling over the guy actually calling the game. Oh, my goodness. Oh, how dare us. We don't want to get a copyright claim.
That's how you counter a guy that has an ability to score from anywhere on the floor. And Devin obviously has been listening to.
Book got 13 already, maybe 15 here in the first.
That he has been ultra aggressive.
Dang.
Let's go.
And just conversations I've had with officials. And
so LaMelo was on. Who's just said? Imagine LaMelo and Wemby.
Is too good at avoiding contact. And
LaMelo and Wemby, that'd be wild.
Look. Gabe he's just He's something else, man. He's something else.
Here already in the first quarter.
I love LaMelo.
He was 9 of 9 on
LaMelo's
Saturday.
gross. Who is this bringing the ball up? Who is this guy? Marketing. Marketing has he even came out of the game?
Seriously.
Marketing driving gets fouled on the floor. Boo.
And TJ didn't have trust for help there.
Son, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love Pilk?
Get into the bench. He's got 2 now.
So can you remind me real quick about Pilk? How does it work? It's just a little bit of milk, like a little drop or two?
Just a little, no, more than that, but it is
Mallow-ish in the game.
Don't turn it white, Mallow.
No,
Stop.
enough to turn you white, apparently.
Marketing with the pick
to
the corner. They drive to Scotto Anderson. Out of bounds. Poked out by Yambo. First off, it's not Pilk, all right? You have to get a cream like you would put in coffee. But the thing is
overall by Minnesota.
I'll explain it in a minute.
We'll get a live demonstration later.
3 seconds. Marketing gets the ball. Marketing puts it in. No good. Rebound, Jazz. They put it back up to make it.
Get that over busy though.
It's a great question.
Tashi.
Oh, Booker's going to trip all over himself.
Euro.
Visible. Busy. What up, Tashi D?
I hate you, Suns fan. Stop. Do not.
That's further than light skin. That's albino Sundo. That ain't even light skin.
Making contact at the waist.
That's Michael Jackson skin.
Arms of Ish spinning Marketing away.
Double Jesus blessings, guys. Just got in. Appreciate you, Brett. Hit the like button. We got 209 watching.
So I want that picture of you. I want to put it on like Michael Jackson in Bad, when he's got the long hair. Yes.
Marketing hits the first free throw. Oh my gosh.
Bright skin.
I don't plan on missing many, so I'm not gonna miss many, but I'm gonna shoot 40.
But no, so you basically get like a whipped cream. How I do it is like so the way they do it I do it at my church because they have a coffee shop.
Marketing hits.
And they make a whip, like an actual whipped cream. Booker for 3.
Deep book. Heat check 3 for a 2 for 1. What does he have? 20?
18 for the quarter.
18. Go on.
So anyway, it's like a whipped cream. It's a vanilla whipped cream. They sit it on top, and then it like sinks, and then like from
that's not what I was imagining.
That's what I'm saying. The cold from on top, it goes into Pepsi, almost like you would with a root beer float. Now there is a Pilk that Lindsay Lohan does, where you actually literally pour milk into the Pepsi. I don't do that. That sounds terrible. Payne floater, good. Wow. Super chat, $5 super chat from our boy Johnny. Thank you,
Johnny.
Booker slapped that out of his hand, bro.
Booker is on one, you guys. This is one of his best quarters I've seen in a while.
I think this man Booker is upset. He's like, I'm tired of losing.
Absolutely, bro.
I'm tired of losing. Booker drug test incoming for real.
Yeah. I always get nervous.
So no, just be happy I didn't make the girl version of you. That's terrible.
Yipes. You know that's on deck. Johnny, thank you, man. Just want to thank Johnny. Thank you for the $5 donut, bro. Appreciate
Johnny
it.
this year, Lori Vanilla Ice. That's, you know what? That's his new name. From
Johnny was
Ice,
one of
Ice
our
baby. Johnny
was one of our first Horsemen members. All right, we'll never forget you.
Two exclusive says, did Book see a baddie on the court side?
Must have. Must be some Mormon baddies game side.
You guys are funny, bro.
Uday says Book on pace for 72. Man, I'd be happy with 50. I'd be happy with a nice juicy fitty burger. Breaks.
He's not getting 72 tonight, but
you know,
Jenna Ortega, isn't that Wednesday?
Yeah,
Wednesday.
That's Romp's favorite girl
Dude,
in the world.
She was on Hot Ones and like she did not flinch.
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't watch it, but
I was like, okay, well, good for her because I would be crying.
I think I could do it too, man. Except for
I don't think I can do hot ones.
They say that the bomb hot sauce that they use on there is not even tasty. It's like it tastes terrible. I wouldn't want that one, but I would try the rest of them.
Apparently, she just like did it without flinching. Like, just every single one was like, oh, all right, cool.
Damn. I'd be doing hot wings though.
So the hottest I go is probably maybe a mango habanero, maybe the Caribbean jerk.
I haven't tried Carib jerk.
That's about the hottest I go.
I've never been jerked by a Caribbean man, I want to know what that's like.
Stop it.
Type shit,
But that's it. Caribbean jerk and mango habanero, Other than that, we usually go lemon pepper wings. Speaking of lemon pepper wings, Terrence Ross has not been in the game yet. Is this like a rest day for him?
It makes no sense. Malo, my player on 2K is definitely darker than I am because I got this like green light on my face, so I made him darker and you can't see it really. But when I had him all the way dark, it looks so funny, bro. Like I just don't look right. That or I look more right, like I'm supposed to be darker.
Olenek with the ball. Looking to kick it to somebody. Ish putting the paws on him. Finally kicks it.
Sincere message to your team.
Marketing with
really
look at Marketing with Campaign. Campaign trying to face guard Marketing. Olenek for 3 in and out.
That sounds bomb, Tashi.
Utah gets the rebound. Olenek in the corner. He's going to drive. Jamming on him. Puts up some floater and gets a foul call. That was wild. Gabe, when you come to Phoenix, you should try ATL wings. Hey, Gabe, when we go to Phoenix, we should try ATL wings. She just didn't invite me, but I'm inviting myself.
Olenek in the line, the 31-year-old, now in his 10th season. 17 points in a game on Saturday.
Me and Lordy can make you the best wings you've ever had.
Second lottery pick ever in Zaga.
We have a process. Me and my boy Lordy.
Oh, Lordy. I want Lordy's.
Yes, you would.
No, I'm good on that. I don't want anything from Lordy.
White man wings. All right.
For teams because of what he brings.
Busy kicks it into Payne. Ross is in the game. We got Rose.
Rose's in the game. Payne. To Rose, bad pass. He ends up scooping it up. 9 seconds. Do him. Rose pulls. Ooh, I thought it was going in. I was ready to yell Rose, bro. I was ready to yell it.
Yeah, what's going on with the stream?
Got to really defend well.
The score.
And then try to find a way to shake Ross loose. Shamit has to be.
I don't know what's going on with the game cast.
Those are the 3 offensive players now.
Yeah, that's what ESPN says.
So boneless white meat, no season. Wow, that's what Baby Mallow says.
It's literally on ESPN's side. That's crazy.
Shamit drives. Shamit fade away. No good. Come on, Shamit. That's not you.
Back on the defense market, it comes up short on that.
Give it a second. It'll fix itself. Olenek. The dude probably fell asleep during the game cast. He probably was like, probably in the bathroom. Jones, corner 3, good.
Is that really our old Damian Jones? How come he can shoot corner 3s but Ayton won't?
Because the Ayton's never in the corner, let's just be honest. Payne out of control to Ish. Give it to T. Ross. Payne.
Don't do that, Payne.
Okay.
Or do it, I suppose.
40-31, just trying to keep you guys up to date. Campaign hit to 3. Marketing for 3. No good. Foul on Olenek.
That'll be 2 on Ish.
See, so when you over there,
it's on Ish. The foul's on Ish, not Olenek. Wow.
When you're over there on the bench, you haven't been playing much, like Damian Lee, Baisley.
The Campaign jab. His shoes look dirty. I know they're not, but they just look dirty.
He's done for the half, probably. And Ish is picking up fouls.
Utah. Who's 11?
Chris Dunn, former should have been good player.
Chris Dunn gets his stuff beat by Biombo.
Chris Dunn
down by Ish. Campaign bringing the ball up the court. He's looking. He's gonna kick the Shamit. Ish corner 3.
I'll be damned.
Good by Ish Wainwright. 43-31 as Gabe tries to refresh that game cast to get it to work. Olenek to your boy Dunn. Dunn drives. He's in the paint. He puts it up over Biombo. Actually hits. Crazy. Campaign.
And 5 assists in the game on
On
Saturday.
the wing. He's going to get a pick from Biombo. Takes it.
5+ assists.
Pulls up.
Don't do it, Biz.
Sham it to Busy. Busy in the paint. Busy. Backing up.
What are we
Busy.
doing?
Floater. Busy no good. That was terrible. Olynyk.
Brantley tied up there.
He's going to hand the ball off. Back to Olynyk.
Suns by 10.
Olynyk's done.
9 minutes to go here in the first
T. Ross
half.
on at the free throw line. Kicks to Olynyk in the paint. Got Sham on. He kicks to Jones in the corner. Jones for 3. No good. T. Ross with the rebound.
Tell me when the shot.
T. Ross
bricks.
shoots. Brick. Gets his own rebound. Kicks to Payne. Payne to Shamet. Shamet wide open
Come
for
on,
3.
Sham. Come on, Sham.
No good. Bench selling. Not even T. Ross can buy a bucket right now.
3-second violation on Olynyk.
Done.
Hey, Dot. ESPN's the one that's screwing up. That's for whatever
Done.
reason.
Utah from the corner, no good. Air ball, 43. Phoenix Suns up. T. Ross bringing the ball up the court. Gets a pick from Biombo. He goes to the left. And the one,
baby, let's go.
Ross.
Can we get that? Can we get that T. Ross emoji?
T. Ross emojis in the chat.
I'll try to restart it again. Yeah, now it's saying the right time, but the score's not right.
The score's not right. It's ESPN.
Yeah.
A lot more to this repertoire.
Yeah, and you just feel like the
I'll keep you guys up to date on the score. Someone says try CBS Sports, but I don't think we have our scene set up for CBS Sports.
Yeah, it wouldn't look anyway. It wouldn't even look right.
On the bench as he did, it's hard to add kind of those layers.
I'm sure they'll get it right.
Yeah, well, but he's a tremendously gifted offensive player.
T. Ross hits the free throw, 46-33.
Right. He's got to be scoring in order to command the minutes that he would like. And so he has to balance that and not get pigeonholed.
Bringing the ball up, gets a pick from Kessler.
One specific shot.
Kicks to Markkanen, another 3 from Markkanen. No good. This man's just jacking up
I'm
threes.
so glad
by
he's
Ish
missing.
Right. Payne bringing the ball up. Gets a pick from Ayton. Takes it. Steps back. Now he drives to his right. Hands off to Ayton. Back to Payne. Steps back. 3 from Payne. In and out.
I thought I was going
Rebound
in.
from Ish. Lost the 3.
No.
Missed this. Markkanen with the rebound. Gave it too early. Olynyk to the corners and Horton Tucker back to Olynyk. Skip pass. Kessler in the corner. Kessler back to Olynyk. Olynyk is going to his left in the paint. What a pass from Olynyk. Bucket for Utah. That was a good pass. I can't lie about that.
And he's a lot of times looking to find.
Bay Mouse is feed to Ish, please.
I want to feed Ayton.
Me too. Payne gets a pick from Ayton. Kicks to Okogie. Back to Payne.
Yo, Ish was wide open.
Floater.
Stop
Ayton with
doing
a
that
man
shit,
rebound.
Cam.
Ayton to Ish. Ish back to Ayton. Ayton turn around.
Yummy.
No
Damn it, it looked
good.
good.
It did look good.
Damn.
Olynyk with a rebound. Olynyk with a pass to Kessler. Alley-oop because Ayton didn't get back fast enough, so Kessler gets a bucket. Timeout, Suns.
I am shocked he called a timeout.
At least he called a timeout, bro. That was wild. I'm real proud of him because you know what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure he would have called that.
Impeccable. And Ish gets the chance to switch.
Well, Ish didn't miss his serving of pills this
I was
morning.
already on 8 and saying turn from contact. Like
that's just how he shoots the ball.
Let's just we want Ayton to turn into the paint where he can get double and get the ball ripped from him. That's what we want.
Look, to play devil's advocate.
What?
For the people that hate on Ayton and get mad about it.
No, I'm just talking smack back because that's what would happen if he turns in that contact.
I
the ball's
know,
getting
but
stolen.
you don't want your max center to not be able to do anything in the paint.
I agree with you. I'm just saying
that's not good.
I agree with you. I'm just saying you'd rather him do that because the ball's gonna get stolen.
Let me put it this way:
he just had blue hands.
Amari Stoudemire wanted $100 million, couldn't get it from the Suns, and his whole thing was scoring, just like it was pick and roll, but either he'd go all the way to the basket or he'd sag around where Ayton likes to shoot from his mid ranges. but Amari would catch it and finish. Anytime he got the ball above his waist, he was finishing in the paint. And you don't get that from Ayton. All you get is the soft stuff.
Hey, bro. Forget about what you're saying about Ayton. Are you paying attention to this crowd right now? Oh,
you can actually see it?
Yeah. I don't see one black person in this crowd, dog. Not one.
Oh, my God.
This is where they make white people, bro. This is the white people factory. I don't see one Mexican, one native, nothing. It's all white people. This is wild.
I'm looking.
All the crowd shots is just straight white people. Bro, look at this. Look at this.
You might need to move to Utah, bro. This is your people out here.
What is happening here?
They all drank too much pilk.
Man, that's crazy. The DJ was black. He's just out here doing his thing, right?
You show up. Hello there, fellow white people. With your pale, bright skin. Damn.
That's crazy. I'm like, man, at least I can at least get someone different someone different in the crowd shot. None. Not one. I mean, they all look like people that I go to church with. No offense to the people I go to church with. I'm just saying, it looked like a church event.
Code said the man
CP3
handcuffed us into getting a max, which handcuffed.
Do you want to know what handcuffed us giving him the max? Us getting rid of Sticks.
Ain't that the truth?
So, like, you can say all you want, but we fumbled the bag on Sticks. That's really what got us. Craig, Rose, another corner three. Please do it. No good. That man is cold today. He's got a blue circle underneath his legs right now.
You have that ability.
Courtney Tucker off of his knee. Out of bounds. Suns ball. Because I promise you, if we didn't fumble the bag on Sticks, Ayton would have been walking right now. And we would have just used Sticks. But we fumbled that bag big time.
Greatly. Every turn of the way. We fumbled the Sticks situation when we drafted Sticks over Halliburton. Okay,
and that's true too.
From start to finish, we did everything wrong.
I think they were trying to get over one by not playing him, and then hopefully CP3 hits a midi. I think they were trying to get over on not playing him for a little bit, and then they were going to try to get him on one of those cheap contracts.
Yeah.
He had that stretch of a month where he played really well, and guess what? Six is like not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think that's what they tried to play the game though. They tried to not give him the option or whatever, and then get him on a cheap. Didn't work. Courtney Tucker driving to Kessler.
What a pass! How did Craig stop that from going in?
Because Craig is that dude.
Wow.
At the line. Or Naismith Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, the Pacers don't even they don't play him regularly. But Sticks is not bad. Like, I think Sticks would be the perfect center for us. He can shoot threes.
He'd be a great rotation big.
He'd be fine. And you can just rotate beyond both Sticks and Jock. So
like we did with Wario.
Yeah, so that's just my thing. I think we wouldn't have gave Ayton the max if we hadn't fumbled the bag with that guy, but that's just me. Monty not developing any talent. He never stood a chance. I think CP3 sort of accelerated our development process here.
Booker corner, please.
Booker gets some rebound. Booker pump fake.
How's that not a foul? No, Booker hurt his hand. How the fuck is that not a foul, man? What the fuck are we doing here? Booker's in the paint. He pump fakes, gets Kessler to bounce into him when he shoots. They're like, nope, that body's okay.
The guy has great timing. Not about size.
That's what I think. That's 3 from Jesse. That's what I think, Styles. I think whenever we got CP3, that accelerated the development process. Booker, now he's going to fumble the ball because he's got numb hands.
They bring the double
Torrey
to
Craig.
after he put
Craig
18 in the
to
first
Rose in the
quarter.
corner. Rose for three. No good.
Gets his own rebound. Bang,
Bang. Booker puts it up. What is happening? Brick City, bro. We're building houses with these bricks, dog. Horton Tucker drives. Good. Call timeout, Monty, please. Please call another one. You got to reset.
Timeout. Timeout.
So no lead is safe.
Doesn't do it. CP3 slowing it down. To Aiden. Craig in the corner. Torrey Craig.
That's a travel by Craig.
Like Kessler. Horton Tucker, another Euro. Craig gets it right back, and Kessler gets the rebound, though. Timeout, Monty. Thank you, Monty.
And after trailing by 13, the Jazz have turned the tables here in the second, courtesy of an 11-2 scoring
2 points since Aiden came in. Look.
Do you remember that they got Kessler for Rudy Gobert in that trade as well? Plus the 4 #1 picks. So 4 first-round picks or 5 and a first-round pick swap that ended up being Kessler Edwards, whatever his name is. That's not Kessler. That's Kessler.
Looking better than Gobert.
Exactamundo. Like, what are we doing here? What a steal. Yeah, I like
Eagles
Kessler.
definitely got scammed, and then Utah said, hey, we got to hit the reset button with all these whites.
We got to get more whites in here. We got to get more pilk lovers in here. I thought that we were cruising, man. I got to be honest. I thought we were cruising to a victory.
For a minute, and then we had this run where there's always a run like this.
Not loving having Ayton in the game.
Damian, Damian, it's not just Ross. You just literally watch everybody miss a corner 3. Booker missed a corner 3. Ross missed a corner 3. Craig misses a 3. Everybody's missing a 3 right now. It's not just Ross, but Ross has shot the most 3s so far. But man, this whole team just went cold all of a sudden.
Damn, Christian hating over here. Is that Christian says Ayton doesn't deserve touches.
It doesn't matter. He's going to get his touches.
He deserves touches? What are we talking about?
Where's D. Lee? Hey, that's a good point. Where is D. Lee been?
D. Lee's gone, bro. D. Lee's been on the bench for a couple weeks now. Yeah, not you, Christian. Christian. Come on, boys.
I think maybe something's really wrong with D. Lee. Because Monty just stopped playing him all of a sudden. Monty was playing him hellish.
I feel like Ross and Warren have taken his spot. All of his minutes.
You could be right. You could be right.
In a system and you say, okay, that's strategically where you're supposed to be.
Because Shamet came back too.
But I don't think Monty would.
Shamet's never going to not play for Monty. As long as Monty lives and breathes, Shamet will play for him.
Right? And so I love the fact that he went in there and tried to dunk it. I do. I think he was frustrated that he.
DJ and MT Ross probably going to church. Anyway, CP3 bringing the ball up. Gets a pick from Aiden. Kicks to the corner. Back to CP3.
Regain their offensive footing after a terrific start.
It's another pick from Aiden. Craig for 3. No good. Okogie tries to get the rebound. Doesn't get it. Kessler gets it. Horton Tucker. Here he goes. Fast. Markkanen in the paint. That's a travel. If anything, but they call it foul.
Yeah, I think he kept his dribble. One foot.
That was definitely a travel. Watch it again.
I mean, he like hopped on 1 foot. He didn't bring his other foot down. That would have been 2-3. It was just an ugly Euro.
In that middle of that zone to try to loosen it up a little bit.
The message, my friends, is Sweet James.
By the way, get D. Lee in the game for Craig. Let's go.
Wow, let's go. Championship DNA in the house.
D. Lee in the game. And the game cast updated, so there we go.
And the Suns haven't because they've missed shots. And as long as they keep missing shots, Will Hardy's going to stay in the zone. So the only way to get them out of it, you got to start making shots.
It's CP3.
Suns 4 of 22 here in the quarter. Jazz continued the run. Book gets to the baseline, kicks it back to Daly.
Shoot it, D-Lee.
The floor after a few DNPs.
Let that bad boy rock. Nope.
Won't get it. Rebound. Horton Tucker.
Kogi cannot figure out how to shoot anymore.
Lob up top, Kessler.
Thank God he missed that.
I'm just trying to watch. Do the announce. I'm watching off ball right now.
CP mid-range fadeaway, not even close. Oh, our offense is dead. They're throwing alley-oops like this is a 2K rec game, and they're up 20, so they're just having fun until time expires, and they can gather their VC and go. This is terrible.
This is bad. Bro, we don't even wait for this man to get set for pick and rolls. Why are you even running pick and rolls? Best of
Chris Paul is not interested in running pick and rolls right now.
Maybe your back is to the ball just to get back in time because they are running the floor and they got some high flyers out there.
Mr. Nunu says, why DeAndre Ayton only got 2 points? Great question. It's his first game back in 4 or 5 games, but still, you know.
Damian Jones when he's out there, so you gotta make sure you get back.
But he's going up against some Twin Towers tonight.
Regardless of them watching off ball, like we're not even waiting for them to rotate before they pass the ball.
Suns dead last at just over 10 points.
Free throw by Okogie.
Be the fast break. Okogie getting 1 of 2. Breaks the deadlock. Suns led by as many as 13. Biggest lead for the Jazz was 3. And that early bucket for Marketing.
Horton to Kessler. Back to Horton. Horton to the rack. Wow, 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 wow. CP3 up to Okogie. That's what we want to do. We get it to Book. Book cannot finish the tough reverse layup. What? Don't talk to the refs, Book. They didn't foul you. God.
On the spin, finds the cutting Kessler.
How?
Touch pass. Can't get it.
No one making any excuses for Ayton right now, bro. I'm just watching off ball. Like, they just completely are not interested in giving the ball for whatever reason. So it is what it is. Either so.
Because of the zone.
Horton Tucker.
Good rebound there by Ayton. Off of a lucky miss. Booker's got Laurie on him. Waiting on the double. Gets it to CP3. 9 seconds. Screen from Ayton. Doesn't get it. Gets it now. Takes it. Gets to his spot. Pump fake. D-Lee. Championship DNA. D-Lee. D-Lee. Championship DNA. D-Lee. What do you know?
He do a celebration.
What do you know?
Do a celebration.
No, I probably did. He probably did.
Himself getting some minutes in this game if he can solve it.
And Kogi, hand-to-hand combat there with Marketing. Step back.
Good defense from Okogie there.
Trying to work the defensive glass, and he takes that one away from DeAndre Ayton. I had it, man.
Well, NDA should be a little mad at Chris for that because he basically had the rebound.
Suns back in front by 2.
That was a makeup call. That was 100% a makeup call.
Wow.
That was 100% a makeup call, bro.
Nice job defensively by Josh Okogie.
47 seconds
To
left
be
in the
fair,
second.
Code, ain't nobody doing anything with the rock right now.
Is 15 minutes.
Except D-Lee, who hit 1-3. Other than that, ain't nobody doing nothing with this rock. Not CP3, not Booker, not Ross. No one right now. We are throwing bricks by brick by brick by brick right now. The entire squad.
D-Lee just hit his first shot.
That's what I was saying, except for D-Lee. That's the only one who hit a shot in the last, I don't know.
Pocket pass to Ayton. Rolls inside.
Ayton tries to dunk on somebody, gets a foul.
But he will be able to draw the foul.
I mean, I like that he went through the action of looking like he was gonna dunk, but
he will block your shot.
I didn't think there was any chance that dunk was gonna work.
It was cute.
Shots that Sabonis was putting up. And so this is what you do. Go in there and put some pain on it.
Code said soft as fuck.
Kessler, the
2 free throws though, Code. I know you like those free throws.
He's hit career high Saturday night, 31 points, 11 rebounds in his 34 minutes.
Horton, here's a who.
On the season.
What are we doing here?
And falls, and Booker and Markkanen,
It just fell.
it did appear as though Markkanen did just that.
Wait,
Just don't call it on book.
Hey, man, you want courtside tickets to the Jazz game?
Let's see if we can.
Let's go.
Well, Devin didn't foul him. I think. Did they call that on Devin or call it on Josh?
Yeah, they called it on Booker. It looked like, if anything, there was contact in the feet between Okogie and Markkanen. Just the first on Booker is
Markkanen hits the free throw.
at the line. That's where he has done the majority of his scoring so far tonight. 7 of 7 from the line in his 12
Thank you,
points.
Brandon. Yes, tell them they'll hit that like button. Appreciate you. T-Raw's back in the game.
Thank you, Brandon. What are we at for likes?
81.
81, guys. We gotta get to 100, please. We got 19 folks in here that haven't hit the like button. Help us out. Markkanen hits the second free throw as well.
Dropped off of that 90% free throw shooting pace.
Chris Paul gonna milk time here for the last shot.
87% on the season.
Suns can exhaust the entire clock.
To screen from Ayton, gets it to Raw.
Rose!
Like, man, come on, bro.
Gave them enough time to get another shot though. Deep shot from Horton.
Music.
Sends that one sailing.
Thank you, T-Ross, for giving us something,
Let's
some sort of
go.
hope.
It gave me a little bit of life going into the third quarter here.
Maybach music, Maybach music.
Lemon pepper my wings.
Now for the Kia halftime report with Tom Leander and Tom Chambers. You're watching.
I don't know, Devin Book. I really don't know who's going to win this game. I thought I knew, but the way
Definitely
they
don't
fought
know
back,
no more.
I don't, man. I don't. What do you got for us? I'll pull the stats up here, all right?
Oh, just, trying to open up ESPN. I accidentally opened up Bleacher Report out of habit. Man, I don't know. It's just Booker. It has 18 points, but it's not a good 18. It's like
it was really good at first. I feel like he
14.
Yeah, I feel like he was like 5 of 8.
If you want
to
talk smack about somebody that nigga didn't score 1 point in the second half, ain't nobody saying nothing.
Book didn't score in the second quarter?
Second quarter, not one.
Jeez, dude.
He finished the first with 18 and he finished the second with 18. I jinxed him though because I talked smack. I said he wasn't gonna. I said he was definitely. I said he was gonna slow down and not get 72. And,
well,
whoops,
you called it.
Whoops,
you called it. Ross, by the way, is 1 for 7 from 3. That one that finally rattled around and dropped. So hopefully he's found his jumper.
I don't know, man. He's looking bad too. He's looking cold.
He's looking ice cold, icy like Gucci Mane.
TJ Warren 0 for 3. Shaman 0 for 2.
Wainwright hit.
To be honest, by our standard, we're lucky to still be in this game. Like the fact that Lauri Markkanen basically sold them on all those threes is really what's helping us out. They're shooting 15% from the 3-point stripe, but they're out shooting us in field goal percentage period. So like we are lucky to be in the lead right now. Like the discrepancy between those percentages is wild.
I'm not happy about DeAndre Ayton only getting 4 shots in 17 minutes, man.
Look, like everybody says, because he doesn't want the ball. He don't want it.
How can you not want the ball?
I'm just being sarcastic. I don't know what the deal is. I'm not on the team, so I don't know. But it seems like he don't want the ball. What do I know? Look at this halftime show. Foreign figures.
Woof. Haydot says he does not request the ball. June says he doesn't. He doesn't, like, saying he doesn't want it.
So,
go ahead.
If you don't want it, you don't want it. Bro, I'm telling you right now, this offense is not suited for this man. I've said it again and again. They need to trade him. Because the way this offense is set up is not suited for this man. It's really not.
Okay. If you could push a button, Sundo, and one of two things would happen, according to, you got two buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Would you trade away Ayton for something that fits better?
Yes.
Or would you move off of Monty and try to get a better coach in here?
Well, can I get both?
Well, it'll probably be one or the other, right? Because you identified the problem correctly. It doesn't work between Monty's offense and his play style. So it's going to be one or the other. You're going to move off of the max player. Or you're going to move off the coach.
All depends on what the ownership wants to do. If it's me and I'm ownership, I mean, at this point, I don't know. That's tough. That's real tough, bro. Because I want to get rid of him. I really don't think Monty is the.
Here's the other thing. Do you want move? How are you gonna feel when DeAndre Ayton goes off somewhere and ends up? Do you fear at all that he'll pull a McHale? Is what I'm asking.
I don't know. McHale was playing well when he was here, so no.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say Ayton's playing his best right now at all, obviously. But, like, I don't know.
So it says every other center rises in this system. Like who? You just tell me right now in this system. Like, what are they doing? Like, Biyombo had a 17-point game. That was literally his best game of the entire season. Jock barely gets double digits. So, like, no center in our system is going to rise up. They're just going to be a role player at this point. So my point is, and I'm agreeing with what you always say, we gave a role player max money at this point. If you're going to have him play that role, like, he shouldn't have max money. Like, that man should be gone. I don't know what's happened with this halftime show.
It's very frustrating, bro, because I do fear him going off and pulling a McHale and everyone being like,
if he goes somewhere,
why didn't you guys use him?
I mean, that might be the case, but I think if he gets traded, I don't think it would be that bad. I think he would improve, but I don't think it would be like, oh my gosh, now he's going to turn into like a perennial Hall of Famer. Like, he might be a borderline all-star, but like, he won't go crazy. Once again, though, you were literally naming role players code. You said they rise, which means they turn into killers. None of those dudes have been killers. Not one. That's my point. So if you're naming me all these other centers who literally have rose up and just been role players, then they're using Ayton as a role player. Like, it's the same thing. Which is what I've always said for the last year. Get rid of Ayton because you're not going to use him how you need to use him. And you're paying him max money. I've been said that. But guess what? You keep using him this way, no one's going to want him, and you're going to be stuck with him for max money.
Here's what I want. I figured it out. What I want is for when DeAndre Ayton does get the ball, I want him to act like he has some intentions to do something with it rather than... I caught the ball, and the only thing going through my mind is, how can I get this to Booker or Chris Paul as fast as humanly possible? And I understand that that's the offense, right? A lot of times the thing is, you get it to the big, we come off of a curl screen, and Ayton hands it to one of the guards. Well, how about if Ayton actually looks at the rim and makes a decision, should I do something with it?
I don't disagree with that, but I really do think he's just being one tall. Here's what's happening. Two things. One, he's annoyed and just doesn't give a shit, which I would be too. Like, if I wanted the ball and you want me to just like do that, like, facilitate as a big man in the middle. I'm not Jokic, right? Like, that's one thing. Like, if you want me to play a way I don't want to play, yeah, I'm gonna be mad about it if I'm a player like that. And two, he's being coached not to do that, right? Like, he's being coached as soon as you get the ball, if you don't have it, facilitate to somebody in the corner. Like, because I've watched him all game. When he's got in the paint, he's literally just dishes it immediately. Immediately dishes it. And like you said, he's not facing up. He's not looking at the bucket. It's literally passive. It's not there. Let me just facilitate.
Code says Igor quit on Ayton early too. Coach Kostko. I'm sure Igor Kostkovakov Sokovia. I'm sure he was like, look, I told you guys to get Luka. I told you, and you guys didn't want to listen to me because I got a funny accent. And as soon as Ayton started being, having any developmental issues, he probably was like, I'm done with this shit, man. Like, you guys, I told you to get Luka. Nobody wanted to listen to me. I'm going to get fired because we suck again. I mean, it all worked out for the most part. We're a lot better now without him, but still, had we gotten Luka,
I think we're all just saying the same thing and saying it in different ways.
How different would this team be if we had Luka instead of Ayton and Halliburton instead of?
I don't know.
Of course not. I'd be fine without CP3 if we had Luka.
I don't know, bro. Like because then you'd have two ball hogs.
I don't feel like Book is I guess he goes into ball hog mode sometimes.
Then you'd have two ball hogs, and we've already seen that. Kyrie's not working out well for the Mavs, even though they just won the night. So we've seen that. And then you add Halliburton. That's another freaking wing/guard. Like,
here's the other thing.
A lot of ball hogging. That's what happened. There'd be a lot of ball hogging going on.
I want to see Chris Paul actually get aggressive and look for his shot this third and fourth quarter. Like, I'm done with him sitting back and trying to play quarterback that never runs. Like, he needs to run a little bit and get his beak wet with scoring and start changing the way the defense has to guard him. If when he comes off of a pick and roll with Ayton, they're thinking he's legitimately going to hit a midi in their face, they're gonna leave Ayton and make it easier. But like, I think during the pick and roll, this is designed to get it to Ayton, not for Chris Paul to shoot it. So it's got to be super easy to guard Ayton on the pick and roll. Just stay locked to him. Don't worry about old man. He don't want to run. He doesn't want to run. He doesn't want to jump in the air and have to land on his own 2 feet. His feet are old and painful. So he's not going to shoot it. I need him to start hunting shots again, man. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to help or not, but
who knows? But I just think, and honestly, like, you just need to, if we keep Monty again, like if we say, all right, Monty's going to coach us next year, then you need to get rid of Ayton. It's just that simple. Get rid of him. I know you're on the whole, oh, what if he plays well? Who cares? Like, okay, he plays well, but he'll play well on a sorry ass team probably. You know what I mean? You know who did that for a while? Kevin Love. Bro. You know what I mean? So like, if he goes somewhere, we need to just get shooters for real. Like, dead serious. Find a team that wants to get rid of some veteran wings. Yeah, find a team that wants to get rid of some veteran wings that can shoot and get to the rack, and you just go say here. But the problem is, usually when that team's trying to get rid of veteran players, they're trying to tank anyway. So why would they want a max player unless they just want to tank?
Watching the halftime highlights of tonight. Damn, bro. I think it was from tonight.
Yeah, send 8 to Cleveland. Send him with Mitchell, and we can get Allen. That'll never happen, but
want to lose Ayton, man. I want to use him.
Oh, I want to use him
properly.
too. And I still believe he's got potential. I disagree with Code in that aspect. Everybody want to talk smack about him being soft and not having potential and being a bum. I don't think that's it. But I also think we got to get rid of the man if we're not going to use him. We're like stuck in a rock and a hard place. Get rid of him because you're not using him, or fire Monty. Dre God, $5 super chat says, hashtag fire Monty before any player leaves this team, including CB3. A new coach could change players' minds about leaving. You're not wrong there.
Appreciate the dono, Dre God. Thank you, bro.
You're not wrong there. So, I mean, I believe one or the other has to happen.
Booker, I think we win. I think the Suns win versus the Wolves with KD back. I think they'll be on like an emotional high having KD back. They'll be playing some good basketball in a couple of days.
We already talking about who we're trading for. Yeah, truth, because we just arguing back and forth because everybody hates Ayton.
It's just a matter of needing to fix the issue. Like either Ayton's got to go or Monty at some point to hit the next level that this team can hit.
Hey, look, Code. You know who? Look, I'm gonna use another instance because I keep saying this again. You know who loved Mark Jackson before he got fired? Steph Curry. You know who got over it real quick when they got a better coach? Steph Curry.
Yeah, Greek Freak was begging the Bucks not to fire Jason Kidd.
So, like, as long as you get a better coach that's going to win games and win you a championship, they do not care. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Get you a coach that's going to be better. Like, it, and I'm pretty sure with our new owner, I don't think he gives a shit what Booker wants. He wants to win. If he's going to get a better coach, he'll get a better coach. Yeah, that's one thing we do have hope for. He at least knows ball. So that's one thing we do have hope for. We don't have an owner that doesn't know ball and just wants money. Like, we have an owner that actually knows ball.
And the Suns could
pretty exciting, honestly.
Shot 36%.
So at least there's hope there.
And trust me, they make a couple of shots, they're going to get out of it.
Second half is starting, fellas. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. We got a dono.
Halftime dono.
We got a halftime dono from DC. Thank you, DC. Go ahead and read it, Sundo.
Halftime dono at 8 and to spend the summer with Hakeem on the footwork spin moves to the basket. That would be pretty sick as the Utah Jazz hit an immediate bucket.
Appreciate you, DC.
Hey, fix that game cast, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
CP3 gets a pick from Ayton. CP3 takes a floater. Ayton tries to tip it back in. See, Ayton just doesn't roll. I think he, like right there, he didn't roll like to the bucket. He kind of like tried to stand behind Kessler and wait for a floater. I trust Monty with KD. We'll see. We haven't seen it yet. That's just the sad part. We only had a 3-game sample size.
Let's see what this team looks like fully healthy with KD before we start throwing everyone.
Jumper, Booker, good start, Booker. Thank you.
Missed all 5 of his shots there in that second quarter after a 5 for 9 start in the first, where he scored 18.
Horton Tucker.
Horton Tucker had a nice first half as well.
To Markkanen. He has Booker on him. Markkanen in the paint. Puts up a leaner, doesn't go. Ayton tries to fight the rebound away from him, doesn't get it. Ayton looking like a bum.
Smothered with a double team.
Olenek, Horton Tucker drives. Foul on Book. I don't understand that foul call. He had his hands up literally.
Ayton just got pushed the hell out of the way trying to get a rebound. Lauri Markkanen just bullying.
Bucket chart brought to you by your hometown.
Bullying some.
That's how them white boys do, bro.
Yeah, the 3-point shooting was really the ugliest part of that.
Every white center's got a little Bill Lambier in them, right?
I don't know if that's true.
Has been dead last in 3-point shooting defense. So with that zone defense, it invites.
Let's get Carl Anthony Towns. I've given up that dream a long time ago.
Because he's starting 3 6'10" guys.
Unless Minnesota's just like, yeah, we're going to completely rebuild. And we get lucky.
Thank you, Craig.
CP3, floater. No, alley-oop to Ayton. Hey, there we go. Alley-oop to Ayton.
Hi, DeAndre.
Hello.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Olenek gets a pick from Kessler. Olenek gets a pick from Kessler. That's weird. Olenek puts up the floater. Good. Wow.
What are we doing?
On Saturday, last 5 games, he's averaged almost 16 points, nearly a double-double.
Cat is the definition of soft. Yeah, imagine if we got Cat, bro. This team would be hella soft. Booker
on Saturday night
gets a pick from Aiden. Booker puts up a floater. No good.
Too strong.
Rebound. Utah. Kessler driving.
Good defense by Aiden. Good job running the floor by Aiden.
He ran the floor at least.
Oh, cool. Bro, he was chasing Kessler. Like it.
CP3, pick from Aiden. Aiden, roll. CP3 doesn't look his way. He's gonna set another pick. Aiden rolls. Booker, blocked by Markkanen.
No, that was Kessler.
Markkanen, Euro dunks. Yuck. Yuck.
A 7-foot Euro dunk. We don't like that.
Really don't. CP3 to Aiden.
Even when it looks as though he has been beaten.
Booker kicks to Okogie. Okogie. That's Troy Craig. Wow, Troy Craig with the circus backboard lay-in.
I can't believe that shit went in.
That was nice.
Wow.
Gordon Tucker. Hands off to your boy Olenek. Olenek. 3 for Utah Jazz. Tied up. Tied up. Okogie. Corner 3. Okogie.
Okogie? I haven't heard that name in a dog's age.
Olenek guarded by Okogie. He
nice
pokes it away.
Good
Booker
job,
gets on the floor. Booker with a great pass. What a pass. And one. No, they didn't call the foul.
Pass.
Wow, that was what a pass.
Dude, I'm so
that was wild.
I'm so proud of him for getting on the floor, but to turn and make such a good pass on the ground like that was sick, bro.
Real
wow,
sick.
Let's go Book to Okogie emoji.
Booker, another steal.
I agree with you, Code. He even wanted to play
Booker
the 4 coming out of college.
And kicks it to Kessler. Now Markkanen for 3. No good. Front rim. Okogie.
Good. No. Craig Kogie.
Craig. Booker backing up Tucker to Okogie. Okogie to CP3. CP3 drives. CP3 to Okogie. Okogie for 3. Nope. Pump fake. Steps to the side. Now he drives. Kicks to Aiden.
I thought he was going to end
puts up the hook. It goes in. Wow.
I thought Okogie was going to try to dunk. I love it. Man.
I think that man Aiden never ready.
Why you got to point that out? He still caught it, did a spin move, and put it in.
Y'all gonna disagree with me, but Aiden is a 4? I just saw that. I mean, I don't disagree with that.
But do you play 2 7-footers in the NBA these days? Not really. I mean,
we are playing a team with them.
I know, but it's not this is the
bro. Imagine this.
That's the
CP3,
outlier.
Imagine this. CP3 at the 1, Booker at the 2, KD at the 3, Aiden at the 4, and Busy at the 1, at the 5.
At the 1.
Busy at the 5.
I almost feel like I would go.
The problem is they went 8. Yeah, no, Code, we agree. We know Aiden can shoot better than people know. We watch him hit middies. We've seen him take a few threes, but he doesn't get used that way. He gets used as a pick and roll to get everybody else open, and it's terrible. But I 100% agree with you, Code. I think you could and should play that man at the 4 sometimes and see what you have.
I'm biting it. I'm finally eating that other gummy that I have. I ain't gonna eat all 100 milligrams. Can I tell you? I finished this 100 milligram gummy last time after the game. Remember, I ate it at like halftime. I was feeling good. Then I got in bed.
Good, feeling great.
Fell asleep after eating the rest of it, and I had the most wild ass dreams, bro. And like, I felt like I was floating on a Nimbus cloud.
Nimbus cloud?
It was wild.
What are you, Goku?
I mean,
He doesn't get the reference.
Where do you think I got Nimbus Cloud from?
You don't watch Dragon Ball Z.
I watch a lot of
you ain't like that.
I watch a lot of like TikToks that have like Dragon Ball Z related, memes and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You ain't about that life.
You didn't get that rap battle I tagged you in the other day?
Hey, by the way, if you want to watch an anime, you need to watch Kuroko no Basket. That's what you need to watch.
Kuroko
no Basket.
Feed the ball, feed the valley.
Also known as Kuroko's basketball. It's a basketball anime, and I think you'd really like it.
Jazz coming out of the timeout.
Coach said gave a fake fan.
See if the Suns can
Facts.
Jazz tend to get right
Horton Tucker to Olenek. Olenek gets the screen from Kessler. Olenek puts up a layup. This
What
boy
is
Olenek
this?
is kind of nice.
What is this? Why are they using him like he's their point guard?
I'm telling you, he knows how to put the ball on the floor.
Screen from Ayton. Get it to Ayton. Get it to DA.
Once again, he was
never really available.
CP3, Fader, no good. Ayton tries for the rebound, doesn't get it. CP3 almost gets a steal. Horton Tucker, 3-on-2. Horton Tucker dunks. Pathetic.
He's in double figures with 11. To go along with his 5 assists and 6 rebounds.
CP3.
Can't shake him.
Now they hung with the Kings, 121-113.
Guarded by Agbaji.
That was in Sacramento.
Gets it to Book. Book driving on Olenek. Foul, Olenek.
Doesn't like the call.
Gave him a little too much of a bump ski. Styles says DA and them weak attempts to post is why he never gets the ball. Probably.
That led to Tucker getting an easy dunk.
Booker gets into the paint, gets it to Craig. Craig to the rack, kicks it back to Book. Good job. Book behind the back. Over to Okogie. 1 second. Step back 3. Okogie. No. Oh, good. Kessler. White boy rebound.
7 rebounds, 13 points for the rookie.
Markkanen. Guarded by Okogie. Oh, come on, bro. What are you talking about? That's off Markkanen. How many likes we got?
That's what you got to do. Markkanen's going to
119.
That ain't bad. I was not thinking we had that many. Thank you guys for hitting that like button, man.
Kessler.
Thank you guys.
Your boy Dunn. Dunn to Markkanen. Markkanen back to Dunn. Dunn has the ball off. It's corner 3. Good tie game again.
Getting his 13th start of the season, shooting nearly 38% on the year. Had 20 points in his 36 minutes.
Chris Paul, tie game. Gets a screen from Ayton. Go to the rim harder than that.
Back in that zone again.
Another screen from Ayton. Chris Paul pulls the 3 after being left alone. No good. Craig almost, oh, be careful. Craig crashed into Okogie. 3v5 here. Open 3 for Agbaji.
I'm out.
Scoreless in the first half. He's got 3 threes here in the quarter.
This is about to be the run from hell right here. Look at him. He's sitting down, not standing up. Oh, he is standing up. I see him.
Craig coming into the game here.
No, that's TJ Warren, baby.
Or sorry, Warren. I meant to say it because I think he's coming for Craig.
Let's see who they call this on. If it's on Olenek or Agbaji.
Sun's going to try to get a little bit more offense in.
That's his 4th. They'll call it on Olenek. That's just his 2nd. He wanted Will Hardy to use a challenge, but a lot of basketball left with his team in front by 3.
CP3 gets it back from Ayton. Pulls up. Free throw line. Nice. Down 1.
Chris might need to go to that 2-man game quite a bit here. He's going to get that little 4.
All right.
Dundog Baji. Baji to the basket. Blocked by Ayton. Out of bounds.
right there. Set the screen. And look at Walker's afraid to come up and challenge.
Oh, Warren's on the floor. I don't know about T-Ross. Is T-Ross on the floor? Not yet. Shamit's on the floor.
Suns find some hot hands from their role guys.
So Shamit in for Okogie.
Bench has been explosive the last 2 games.
Inbounding the ball.
No, that's done.
Marketing hits the 3.
Well, they weren't hitting the 3 in the first half, but
Time to get this man Ayton off the floor and get the shooters in.
13-2 scoring run.
Pick and roll with Ayton. Kicks to Sham. Sham into Ayton. Ayton with the hook shot. What do you know?
They fed him in the mid-range.
It took Shamit to give him the damn ball.
Kessler for 3. Air ball. Marketing with the rebound, though. It doesn't matter.
Too big. Too big.
Up ahead to Booker. Trying to.
Nice pass to Ayton. I wish he would have tried to dunk that.
He did. What you mean? He's just soft. He went up strong. He's just nigga got no weight on him.
Stops the clock at 3:41 to go here in the third. VA 2 of 2.
Why he look like an old man right now?
He's always had a very mature face for his age, you know.
No, I'm talking about the way he was walking. He's walking gingerly.
Well, he's got that.
Like an old man walking.
He's fresh off of that hip injury, you know.
Campaigning the game for CP3.
From Revitalize. Visit Suns.com/revitalize for your chance to win. Baji will take a seat. Final Four MVP from Jayhawks national championship run last season.
Best defense was to get him out of there on fire.
Ayton, second free throw incoming. Good.
Hits it.
DeAndre could really have a great second half. He's just got to have his timing against that zone. Try to time it.
Horton here's a who, guarded by Shamit, gets it back. Goes to the rack. Here's a brick. No good. Booker. Screen from Ayton.
There he is again. There he is again.
Kicks it to Payne. Gets it back.
Open, didn't look his way.
DeAndre's got an advantage on Anderson in that paint.
Booker.
Look to the rack. Going to the line.
Out on the floor.
Tyrell says it's the jerseys.
I do not disagree with that. These
They're
jerseys
so
are bad
good
luck.
looking, though.
Team foul on the Jazz.
They look so good, but they never win in them.
Booker 6 of 6 from the stripe tonight. Suns 14 of 16 overall. So we get a message from our friends.
Book's free throw is good.
And casinos.
222 watching. We got 222 loyal Sundo fans in the house. Hit that like button for Sundo, please. Book's second free throw is good too. 78 all y'all.
Yeah, Marcelo, he had a bad second quarter, a real bad second quarter.
Scoreless.
Tucker.
TJ Warren back on the floor now for Phoenix.
Good boy,
Horton to Dunn.
Dunn to Marketing. Marketing skip pass to the corner for 3. No good. Shamit with the rebound.
I thought that was going
Shamit
in.
bringing it up. Shamit going to get a pick. No, kicks to Ayton. Back to Shamit. He's going to get a pick. He kicks to Ayton. Ayton to the corner.
Ayton, why not? Ayton, why not? Ayton, why not? Ayton.
What do you mean, why not? They had 2 men on him.
Man, fuck that. Go through one of them. You're built like Tarzan at 7
disagree,
foot. Go
but,
through. Put your knee through somebody's clavicle.
Man, that's kind of racist.
I'm sick of this shit.
He said he's built like Tarzan. Racist.
It's from the saying, built like Tarzan, play like Jane.
Racist.
You know?
Booker. Skip past the Payne. Payne back to Shamit. Back to Booker.
Way outside, working on Jones.
Oh,
Booker gets a ball stolen from him.
no.
Horton Tucker kicks to the corner to Dunn. Dunn to Marketing with a Euro lay-in. I'm glad he missed that, bro. I'm so lucky he missed that. Payne.
Campaign says, I know what to do, folks. Let me take some shots. Let
Foul
me take
who?
some shots. Let me take some shots.
Offensive foul on Aton. Get him out.
That'll be charged on Ayton.
Get him out. Get him out.
Yeah, we haven't seen
it's
any
hard
jock
to yell
minutes
with
today.
the barrel in your mouth. It's
Nope,
hard to
no,
yell with the
no.
bed rail in your mouth.
No jock minutes right today, bro.
What up, Asim? Yeah, no jock at all. I mean, Jock's like the perfect player to put up against Laurie. He's white and tall. You know, he'll know something about what he's gonna do. Busy is coming into the game right now. Ayton's taking his shoes off on the bench. Ayton is taking his 2 shoes off. Maybe he's putting on some other
His feet
Pumas.
hurts.
But I mean, you normally don't take your shoes off until the game is over, bro. Unless he's changing them because he doesn't like the way they're feeling. I don't know.
This guy is saucy.
This zesty ass dancer? That's
Yeah,
the
bro.
zestiest dancer
That's
I've
my
ever
boy right
seen.
there. That boy is saucy.
So much zest, bro.
Look at him, bro.
A whole
Look
ass,
at him go. Look at
he's
my guy,
a
though.
whole ass bag
Look
of
at my guy.
lemons.
Dude, my guy's in it, though. Look at him.
Pure zest.
You know that boy's sweet, but he got them
Sweeter
moves.
than
Look
sweet.
At him. Look at that.
Woo!
Moves,
Hitting them
bruh.
splits.
Look at the moves from my guy.
Did he just
built like
frame
Spice
his
Adams.
gut?
Built like Spice Adams with those moves, bro.
I mean, I say if we win the title this season, we need you to get up and break down those moves.
no.
Yes.
My ACL would be gone. My hamstring would be torn off my thigh. It'd be over for me.
That was about as zesty as it gets.
I'm here for it.
But I love it. All right. All right, man. Will you talk to the chat real quick?
No, I don't want to talk to the chat. They're being
pee.
creepy.
They're
being
always creepy.
I got to pee too.
I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh, this chat being so creepy.
Here, I'll turn the
right
audio
now,
on for him.
Number 1 podcast, Sons Geek. Hey, Sons Geek is pretty dope.
Pop-up shops at Footprint Center and gift card toss during upcoming games. Follow PayPal.
Sendo abuses us, don't leave. That's right. That's right. Biombo in the game. Let's go, Busy.
He leaves Tucker out there, but comes out with Dunn. And a group of guys
Busy in the game. If you don't talk to the chat, you got to do some squats. Sendo, I will not do squats justice. I promise you, that's not happening. Not happening at all. What's the best pizza place? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Horton Tucker gets the rock, kicks it to your boy Toscano, back to Horton. Skip pass to corner 3. Good for Utah. 3-point lead. Juzang with the 3. Sendo does for the chat. I don't like y'all. Y'all be creepy. D-Lee played real quick, Lester, and he got a 3. Payne's going to drive. Going to put it up. Hits the layup. Good job, Payne. I like that. Is Kelly going back? I don't know. Corner 3s are always against the Styles, and I don't understand it either. It's like we don't want to do it. Horton Tucker driving against TJ. He's in the paint. Tries to put up a floater. Loses the ball, though. Booker gets it. Booker kicks to Shamit. Shamit's driving. Shamit gets the ball swatted out of bounds by Toscano Anderson. If we lose, I will get mad. If we lose, bro, we might be looking at I don't want to lose, because then we could be looking at, some play-ins. Booker gets a pick from Biombo. Booker kicks to Biombo. Biombo dunks the ball because he goes up strong. Ayton, watch a thing or two, and you can learn a thing or two from our boy Bismack Biombo. What up, Fabian? How you doing? Toscano or Horton Tucker to your boy. I'm going to start calling him Juicy because I can't pronounce his last name. Horton Tucker to Toscano Anderson. He's going to go to the left. Pack your boy Juicy. Juicy for 3. No good. Shamit with the rebound. Kicks to Payne.
Want to exhaust all of this clock.
Payne. Guarded by Toscano Anderson. Bismack Sundo for sure, Lester. Kicks the book. Nope. Out of bounds by Dunn. We got 245 watching. Hit that like button, y'all, if you're just not joining us. Appreciate y'all. We have 137 likes. Let's get to 150 before the quarter's up. 11 seconds. We'll see. Booker. Shamit to the corner to TJ. TJ puts up a jumper. Good by TJ. Hey, 3-point lead.
Let's go.
Horton Tucker puts up a half-court prayer. No good. 3-point lead. I tell you what, 3-point lead.
Look,
didn't see that one coming.
Before I start looking at the chat and seeing people probably saying stuff like, "Oh, looks like Gabe had to do more than pee," I had to get me some beef sticks and some cheese.
Beef sticks.
All right, bro. These Aldi like snack sticks. They're so good, bro. They're so good.
Are they?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. I gotta be right back.
Yeah, man. Do your thing. Go take your little break. Get your food. You know, get some pilk. I'm sure you'll get some pilk. All right. You already know it, Styles. I was like, yo, I was hungry before I ate half of that gummy. It's already kicking my hunger in a hyperdrive, though. I know. Marlo would be sick if he had a camera he could just take around his house. Fabian says, what if we go undefeated when KD gets back? I'd be sick as hell. But the reason why I don't think it's that likely is because it's such a tough schedule. You know, going undefeated against what we've got to go through, that would be absolutely wild. I'm going to be happy if we can just have a nice positive record through all of it. Because we're going to have 7 games with KD. Spurs fan Gary in the house. I'm chilling Patrick Mahomes. It's been a good day, man. Went back to work today for the first time since I got COVID last week. I'm all healthy now and everything. Gary says, if you guys figure out a way to stop allowing wide open threes, you're going to be very tough to beat with Durant. If not, you're getting bounced in the first round. That kind of always has been our biggest issue. Is closing out on the threes. Sometimes the team doesn't do it at all. Sometimes they really focus on it, and yeah, we're impossible to beat it basically. Kang, hopefully it stops buffering, man. Hopefully you're the only one having to deal with that.
Hoops from the Suns at their summer basketball camps. There are 3-day camps to choose from. 1 camp in the Southeast Valley at Williams Field High School and 2 sessions in the Northwest Valley at Thunderbird High School. For more information or to sign up for camp,
Uday, I would be shocked if they don't make the playoffs. But then again, I don't know what the Mavs schedule looks like going through.
27 advantage for the Jazz. They hit 5 of 10 threes in that third quarter as well, Eads, and the Suns were just 1 of 4 as they lead
campaign
to start the fourth.
Screen from Biz. Kicks it to Rose. Rose! Maybach music. Maybach music.
If the 3 is not working, put it on the floor.
Olenek.
Try to create, get to it in that mid-range game.
Busy.
Look at Busy.
Great defense.
Busy ain't having that dumb shit.
Ish, corner 3.
Oh, what a rebound by Toll. Never mind. TJ almost got it.
Horton Tucker in the paint on Busy. Foul.
Just throws his body into the defender.
This is why I say trade Aiden, because he doesn't fit this system. And Busy is good. Start Busy. Trade 8 for some pieces. Start Busy.
If we move Aiden, it needs to be for a good ass haul, bro. Horton misses.
Horton Tucker over.
You see that free throw, right?
Yeah.
Then you got to start talking to each other. Like, okay, man, hey, look.
Don't give me Quentin Grimes.
You got to make sure you block.
Oh, boy.
Because normally, if it's that short, the next one is kind of strong.
He's the guy that knows he's going to be
Brick.
Biombo with the rebound.
Stood on the line and watched it come short. Suns by 5, led by
Payne.
13. Biggest Jazz lead was 4.
Keeps the ish back to Payne. Payne pulls
Don't
up
do
and
that,
gets somebody in his
Payne.
face. Gets fouled.
Scotto Anderson, who got him on the hand and stepped on his foot.
Yeah, Scotto Anderson was trying to say.
Aggressive Payne always scares me because it can either be really good or really bad. It's never any in between.
Okay, keep your hand.
Johnny, I know, right? We're favored by 5, and what are we winning by?
Vegas gets what Vegas wants.
Trade Ayton for Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. That would be hilarious, but doubt it. I think Mikal has acclimated to the New York lifestyle, and he definitely does not want to leave.
Oh, hell no. I don't want to hear that.
The cookie we're
Fuck Brooklyn.
Okay, those cookies they passed out at the hotel last night. We checked in. I hate that only took
Like, he
two.
said that he completely understood. He was like, I might have actually made that trade if I was in that position. Like,
I know what he
I
said,
started to go back down there and act like I forgot.
but he also, remember when I said he commented on
so why not come back?
he commented on the Nets picture of him, and he says, "Hey, I like it here."
Good, like it. He loved it here.
Good.
I'm glad he likes it.
Trust me. I bet you he's doing just fine over there. Horton Tucker to Olenek. Hands off your boy Juicy. No! Takes it. He takes a 3. T. Ross with the rebound. T. Ross bringing the ball up the court, says, I'll take it. T. Ross with Juicy on him. Pulls up. Rose! Maybach music.
Maybach music. Maybach music.
You're never off.
We got 142 likes. Hit that like button. We got 159 watching people. Hit the like. Hit the like, please.
Yeah, we need
please,
7
Horton
more
Tucker.
likes, please.
Horton Tucker, what a floater.
Okay.
Payne to Rose. Rose steps out of bounds, they say.
Out of bounds before catching the pass.
Pull the campaign.
I think mentally, when you don't get a chance to look down, then you got to move forward. Like, give up the opportunity that you could have had.
Trying to watch Raw.
There's just not much room over there. Most of these guys weren't about
Wild point watching this game. Juicy for 3.
Taking care of the basketball.
Nope. No good.
Only 8 turnovers Saturday.
Yeah, what's your number?
7 so far.
Ish rebound. Payne bringing the ball up. Payne.
My sleep number?
Step back. No.
Take it easy.
Biombo. Biombo,
No.
good post position. Biombo with the hook. Biombo goes in. Okay, Gabe, what do you say?
A left-handed hook shot from Biz.
Hey, look at Busy Boy. Look at Busy Boy. Get in position. Great fundamentals.
You mean the Embiid Slayer?
The Embiid Slayer for sure. Horton Tucker. Olenek. To Toscano.
Scotto Anderson is not looking to score.
Back to Juicy. Juicy. Step back 3. Step back 3. No good. Had to take it.
Wow, Damian Jones goes up top. Why does that got to be a foul?
On the Suns look like.
Yeah, and Busy is saying
If there's any player on this roster that I will tolerate Ayton slander for, it's Bismack Biombo. So, Code, you are 100% welcome to talk smack on Ayton if it's for my guy Bismack Biombo.
Bismack by Sundo.
That's it. And TJ would have gotten the rebound. So he's got to turn and go hit guys and then go in there and get that rebound.
Yeah, meanwhile,
That man builds houses in the Congo. Great fundamentals.
2 points, 2 rebounds tonight. Picked up those fouls early and was sent to the bench. So
Jones to Horton Tucker.
to what we saw with Landry on Saturday night.
Tucker to Markkanen for 3. No good. Busy with the rebound. Hands off to T. Ross, who gives the ball to Payne. Payne bring the ball off the court. 10-point lead. Slow it down just a little bit, team. Slow it down just a little bit. Payne pick from Busy. Puts up a layup off the backboard. Good from Campaign.
Campaign. Bro, he was rocking out in warm-ups to the music. He looked like he was going to have a good game, and that's when I told myself, he better not be dancing and doing all this shit to NBA Youngboy and then about to put up a stinker.
Suns now with 4 scores.
Shout out to him. Shout out to NBA Youngboy. He loves our streams.
Ross, 22 for Booker, 14 for DA, making his return after being sidelined 4 games.
Markkanen into Jones. How many 7-footers do they need?
I don't know, but
They're obsessed with 7-footers.
Horton Tucker hits the 3.
Wow.
I mean, if you had to design it, everything went.
Remember when Devin Booker played for the Suns?
No kidding. T. Ross. Rose!
Ashton Martin music.
I froze for about 50 minutes.
Horton Tucker, what a bucket. Call travel? Offensive foul, Damian Jones is what they call it.
He was cold as I don't know what in that first half.
Yo, Ross is a wild boy.
Look at that. He's like,
Wild boy. He gets so hot, it's like he goes Super Saiyan.
Is that the Ross emoji?
Uh-huh.
Why is he? What's with the blue hair? He's supposed. What is this going on here?
That's Saiyan hair.
You picked Super Saiyan blue.
Did I pick the wrong color?
You picked Super Saiyan blue hair. It has to be blonde hair.
All right, we'll switch it to blonde. We'll switch it to blonde.
Campaign for 3, no good.
I'm an anime pleb.
It's clearly Horton Tucker, Olenek, to Jones, to marketing, pump fake in the paint. Biombo gets called for a foul. I don't know about all that, but all right, cool.
For the reach-in foul, that'll put Larry Markkinen at the line.
Yeah, Busy saw that coming too. He probably should have stepped forward. And if he steps forward, then he's got a chance.
What's going on, Keegan?
I don't think he is. He's old school.
I'm so excited about Wednesday, Keegan. I think
he's going to try to challenge you at the
I think the Suns are going to be on an emotional high.
TJ guided him slowly to him. If he jumps out there, now Markkinen really has
phone charger.
But maybe a short jump shot.
Missed free throw. Thank God.
Take a look at it. Now look what Busy is. Now watch this. Busy's backing up. All he had to do was go forward. Like the backside was covered. Like Markkinen had nothing if he had done that.
So, come forward, cut off the baseline, go vertical. And
yes.
Markkinen's second free throw
2 games with a hand contusion
is good.
Back on the floor here tonight. 23 points, 7 rebounds.
Campaign bringing it up.
Doesn't matter, right? You can miss a game or two, and he's still going to give you numbers.
Ross. Fader.
Ooh, I was about to lose
his name again. Markkinen with ish on him. Gets fouled by TJ. No carry from Markkinen.
Yeah, I'm glad that was the real call. That's right.
But the turnover came before the contact.
That boy carried.
Saw the contact, but now you could see as he and TJ Warren collide.
Campaign to Rose. Rose for 3. In and out.
I was about to lose it.
Horton Tucker.
Just can't
to Markkinen. Put him away. Markkinen drives Euro and foul.
Damn, how did Biz block that?
Busy's going to get all the foul. Every foul that he's got in this.
I love Bismack so much, bro.
I tried to tell you, but no.
You tried to tell me. You tried to tell me. And I was saying no.
I tried to tell you last year, bro. You were like, I know.
Yeah, right. I always had Busy's back.
No, you didn't. You're a liar. It was always me.
Williams trying to buy another minute or two, you would think, before bringing back Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, because Devin really wasn't that aggressive, I thought, in the second and third quarters, pretty much after the first quarter.
Book looking at the clock like, is this coach really going to keep me out of the game now that we're down 9 or only up 9?
We're coming at the 6-minute mark. I'm telling you, that's what Monty does.
Trying to take the season series.
TJ Mitty. Good.
That was a beautiful shot by TJ.
All right, TJ's back.
Oh my God.
TJ's back.
Told you.
He's got to make a decision.
You were like, no.
Thunder Markkinen with ish on him.
At Vivint Arena.
In the paint. Loses the ball.
Wow.
Payne to TJ. TJ puts it in, lays it in. TJ and 1. TJ and 1.
TJ's back, baby. KD on the bench. Oh, loving it.
TJ likes the feed.
What a fucking left-handed flip. That was honest to God like a Jordan layup.
Rush hour back in Phoenix. Well, here's an
Suns are playing strong, tough defense. And they're aggressive. They're staying aggressive through an entire fourth quarter. This is exciting, man.
Very. Well, our bench is starting to really show up in the last 3 games. So that's something to really be excited about. So when we get KD, and if our bench can continue to do this, bro, we'll be good to go. As long as we can get T. Ross to be consistent, TJ Warren to be as consistent. If Campaign doesn't stoink layups every 5 seconds.
What up, J Money? Bro,
the only thing we're missing today is Shamet hitting buckets. You know what I mean? Like,
what can you say about Terrence Ross other than Terrence Ross is like you're walking through the desert and you're fading, bro. I mean, you know it's the end. The end's closing in. You ain't gonna make it. And then someone walks up to you and hands you an ice cold canteen of endless water. That's who we were without him. Without having a scorer off the bench, we were lost in the desert, bro. He's like ice cold, quenching water for what the Suns needed. Somebody off the bench who can go get a bucket, like we were always begging and pleading for Jordan Clarkson or something like that. Somebody who gets hot and just propels the lead and keeps a lead. We haven't had this in a while, bro. It's different. This shit hits different.
Thanks.
Ross is becoming one of my favorite players on the Suns. As I jam cheese and meat in my mouth. Pause and AO type shit. You know?
That's just says, but Ross was 5 of 14. Ross had a really bad second quarter.
He was 1 for 9 to start the game.
Just like Booker had a bad second quarter.
He was 1 for 9, Justice.
Let's be honest. Everybody on this team had a bad second quarter.
He was 1 for 9, my dude. Here we go. Oh, they're bringing the game back slowly.
First quarter points to set the tone for the Suns, who led by as many as 13.
Yeah, and you know, he's got a lot of help in this game, and that's good, right? Obviously, the major, I don't want to call it help. I mean, that's the major equivalent to Devin steps on the floor Wednesday and Kevin Durant.
Ayton's still not coming to the game? Yeah, what are we doing?
Right? I told you that man ain't coming back for the rest of the game, probably. Biombo playing too well.
22 for the game.
Do they think that we have this game squared away already? Because I don't think that's the truth.
I don't think it is either, but I think Ayton not coming in is fine.
Book not coming
Booker
in either.
is weird.
I think that's what Monty is allowing them the opportunity to do.
Thank you, Gary.
Because that is typically a timeout. We would see him bring his starters back in. Olynyk on the dribble drive, but
no, don't give him that and one. That's white privilege. That is literally white privilege if they give it to him.
Just mentioned that's white privilege.
That was a minimal contact, especially when it's a 6.
I don't think they gave it to him.
Going against a guy that's given up probably about 40 pounds. Like sometimes
New York, not yet. KD's gonna play next game, Wednesday.
That was a quick, touchy foul there.
Yeah, no, Terrence looked like he was moving well laterally, but.
Hey, action! I agree. He says foot on throats.
3 of 3 on.
It is nice to see this.
7 assists, 9 points.
Burner finally shows up.
Burner.
Minus 2 seconds in, and Grand Wizard Gabe is back.
They're staying man to man, which I think is the advantage.
Payne gets a pick from Biombo. Floater, no good. Biombo tries to put back in. Biombo kicks it back up to Dunn. Looking, gets a pick from Kessler. He drives, puts it
that's a chicken wing.
In and out.
It's a goddamn shit call timeout, Monty. I'm not having this tonight. Not on a Monday. Book and CP3 coming in.
TJ. Okay, TJ.
I told you he's back. I told you before the game started he's back. And you mocked me.
Shut up, it's not what I said.
You scoffed.
I didn't. Keep it up, I'm leaving.
Horton, here's a who in the corner.
Postgame by yourself.
No good. Campaign.
Postgame by yourself because I gotta go to sleep. I didn't realize it was 10 o'clock. Biabo with the tip in. Okay.
Woo! Hey, this group trying to tell Monty, send them back, man.
Did you guys play in the blue tees? Yes, sure we did. Kessler. Marketing to Kessler. I gotta get.
They are like right. Almost the same color blue though.
It's not that weird. They have the. It's 24 and 23. Like the numbers are similar and they look the same.
Get it up on the glass. And look, I always talk
busy,
about it.
Busy.
No sense in trying a difficult pass if you campaign. Throw the ball up on the glass.
Well, who's coming in for Biz? Ayton?
Right. That's his touching. That's how big men get their touches.
Hey, we got 297 watching Sundo. They're here for you. All right, hit that like button, please, if you're just joining us. Brick for Kessler.
Third double-double of the season Saturday nights. Maybe his best game of the season.
See if Chris can keep.
Jay, he just like 3 games ago, he just started getting his groove back like Stella.
TB3 to Ish
off dribble. 5 seconds. Nice pass. Nice yumper. I wish that would have went in so bad. You don't even understand, bro.
But it didn't go in. And now Olenek shoots an air ball.
Thank you, Olenek.
We got 301 watching, by the way.
That's what happens when you get the Sundo bump.
Hit the like button. Light-skinned Sundo. Yes, that's right.
Burner, what do you think of Baby Malo's profile picture?
Booker was all alone.
Just a question.
He's looking back at Ish.
Well, you tell them it's look first.
Right.
Like Ian says, great to have Ayton back. It is great to have him back. I just wish he could, I want to give him some slack because it's his first game back. He's a little bit rusty. There, I said it.
CP3.
I said it, code.
By Horton Tucker, so reset on the shot clock to 14.
Hey, that's a Sundo has to pay the light bills. Hit the like button. He's trying to pick up their 40th quite literally.
Of the season.
Chris Paul to the rack. Oh man!
Long rebound. Way into the backcourt is Booker.
That's smart from Devin.
Yep.
Let that clock keep running.
10 seconds on the clock. Book over to Tej. Tej puts on some dribble moves. Says, "Bitch, I'm back." But gets swatted by Kessler's gigantic reach. CP3 with a mid-range putback, though. Let's go.
Marketing. Misses. Ayton with a rebound. Gives it to TJ.
Man.
TJ to CP3. Look at TJ with the hustle rebound.
I love him. He's back.
Ayton spins. Ayton hook. Kind of gets blocked. Nigga soft as dirt.
You got to keep separation on that guy.
Kessler going to the line.
Yeah. But DeAndre's jump hook is
charm and soft.
Turn toward the guy because then he can take.
That's what everybody be saying.
Like I said, if this guy was 6'8",
thanks to code.
Shot blocker. It's about his timing. Look at that. I mean, he just knows when to jump and to get a hand on it. That's stuff that is hard to teach that. You get a lot of guys that can jump up to the moon. Damian Jones.
I already like that kid better than Rudy Gobert.
Kessler?
Yeah. If I was going to tell you could have either one of them, who would you pick?
On the clock. Suns.
Especially age-wise, Kessler.
Yeah, definitely Kessler. Nick chose willingly to ignore the comments. I've been ignoring every Sundo comment for the last 2 hours.
Burner, Sundo's a very sought-after man. He's a very high-value male, okay?
High value.
Sundo is about as high value as it gets. You're going to have to work for every scrap you get from here on out. All right, the channel's just doing too well now. I mean, he's literally giving you a free shot of the armpit and not even asking you to pay for it.
Now I'm giving you elbows.
Swoldo getting so swole, he's ripping his shirts. All right? I mean, same thing goes for the Utah crowd, as you said earlier. I'm still looking.
You're not going to find anybody. Look at this stupid kid doing a gritty. Ugh. Terrible dancing.
Yeah, the gritty should be banned. Hey, there you go. We got a brother in the house.
One. And he's sitting down because he knows better. Like, look at this. This is terrible.
Bro, this is
cringe.
This is like if a stand-up comedian was like, you know how white people dance like this? They would just cut to this montage and show you all these.
Look at this.
And they're so happy.
They keep showing the same people. They
Oh,
found
it's a
one black guy. They're
competition.
like, we can't put him on cam no more. That's not a winner. That kid's garbage, bro.
I mean, it's a freaking kid in a full blue
Don't
suit.
care.
You knew he was gonna
care.
win. And Jordan Clarkson, future Phoenix Sun.
So bad, dude.
That's who I, would have. I don't know. I don't know if I'd rather have him or Ross, but I'm thinking him, because I think he's a little bit younger than Ross. But it feels like we got a Jordan Clarkson and Ross, man. Somebody who can just go off. Ross is the reason we won this game, in my opinion.
That would be that guy.
What do you think?
Kevin Durant.
He's all right.
He's all right.
Man, that feeling of
Kessler hits the free throw.
This game hurt to get over with. I gotta go to sleep.
Hang in there, Zaddy. Booker alone in the corner. No good.
Can we just close this out, please? Jordan Tucker drives. Jordan Tucker tries the alley-oop. He gets to Kessler.
Sun's acting like the game's over.
So this is a game time where you don't need to gamble. Get back defensively and make everything difficult.
EP3 gets a pick from Aiden, takes it, kicks the book. Why is Ish still in the game? Look at CB3 to Book. Book drives. Book lays it in. Good.
How
Good
did he
look.
get
Good
that
drive.
in? How?
Good drive, Book.
Kessler thought he was going to pass it.
Jordan Tucker drives to Dunn. Dunn at the free throw line. He's driving at CB3. Turnaround floater. No good.
What the frick?
And then a delayed whistle as Paul called for the reach in. So stops the clock. 2:05. Let's go back and look at that bucket from Booker.
Yeah, Kessler.
Too late, Burner. I already called him Zaddy.
In the first half, but Devin got all the way past him.
Bernie, you have not been to the last two streams.
And you sound, I don't know, a little upset about that.
Saying he don't get to make any demands if he ain't been to the last two streams.
Yeah, 17 of
Zaddy Sundo. It's got a real ring to it.
Also, Burner's not a member, so you definitely don't get to call me Zaddy if you're not a member.
78% as Doan getting 1 of 2.
Know what I'm saying? Like Gabe said, I'm a sought after man. You're not a member.
Told you guys he's high value.
High value. He said, he called me a gold digger. Yeah, you're
Ish
right.
Daddy dude, Kessler is goated. He might be my new favorite white boy.
Ish corner 3, good. Ish dagger, Ish dagger.
Baby Malo, this one's for you.
Tony Buckets.
Ish gets the bucket.
Nice pass by Chris Paul, too, to find him.
From TJ Warren on the offensive glass.
Suns bench, folks. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde of the league. I mean, during that whole streak, dude, our bench was trash. Now all of a sudden they want to act like they know how to beat somebody. I'm shocked.
They just had to get their stuff together, you know what I'm saying?
Also, I have my suspicions about Utah wanting to win. You know?
This music.
They're 4 games out of where we're at. And there's 8 games, including this game, that they could have made up. So, like, they're right on the edge, I would think, of just, you know, do we want to throw? Do we want to win? Did it feel to you like they didn't care about winning tonight? Because it felt like to me they were damn sure trying to win.
Yeah, Horton Tucker was going hard. Kessler was shooting Marketing was shooting as many threes as he could.
Yeah, Kessler blocking everything.
One thing I know about Utah, they love their basketball. That stadium is packed.
Yeah, they do. You know, it gets the adrenaline pumping for whites that can't jump very high, you know.
Virginia.
Nice.
And points in between.
It's physiology.
Suns trying to nail down win number 40
Toscano
on the season.
gives it to Juicy.
Here he's Dunn, able to get down the lane.
Done with the weird take. 13-point lead for the Suns.
Off the bench here for Will Hardy's club.
40 wins is pretty dope, Mike. Just get a good seed in the playoffs, please. TJ back to Ish. Give it back to Teach. Give it back to Teach. TJ doing work on Chris Dunn. Behind the back. Kicks it to Zaddy Ish. Zaddy Ish.
Another dagger for Ish.
With the 3.
All right, Sundo's going to bed. Let's get this game's over.
All right, bro.
I love you, the people in the chat. Love y'all.
He's got 7 rebounds as well.
Burner, consider becoming a member, then we can talk.
We'll talk, Burn. All right, man. See you next game.
We gotta go to bed because I'm tired as hell. Peace out.
Later, bro.
That second quarter.
Don't worry, he'll always be flexing in our hearts. Campaign to Okogie. Pump fake. Step back mid range. He ain't built like that. That's not even. I don't know why he had to do that. Toscano Anderson getting into the paint, slashing for a bucket. Hits. What?
Hold on. I forgot to go.
Sundo's back.
Suns win.
Thank you.
Suns will have taken 9 of the last 11. As they close the deal here in the fourth.
With your flexing picture up, it looks hilarious. All right, now he's gone. Now he's gone. Suns win. Suns win. You heard Sundo. All right. Busy dapping up the other team, getting his respect. Payne and Jordan Clarkson having words, saying, "Hey, big bro. Hey, look, come to the Suns next season. Get our boys Suns Valley some free views. You know, when Philippine views hit different. Let me tell you what. Suns win. Suns win. Welcome in." Mark Baptist says Kessler had 7 blocks. Bro, he is like my new favorite young center in the league. Like, Kessler is like the type of player I want to create in 2K. I basically have a player like him in 2K. I just love that style of player, man. He runs hard too. He's huge. He's so big, and he's got the motor that you wish Ayton had, right? I mean, not to make this into a jab at Ayton, but like he's got the motor that you would like. All right, let me see here what's going to happen if we go to the post-game show. All right, cool. Do I have a Sundo window? I've got a Sundo window. Let's go. Let's look at the stats. All right, welcome in if you guys are just joining for the post-game show. Suns get a much-needed second win in a row after being on a really bad losing streak. It was getting Gross. Booker, 7 for 19, 24 points after scoring 18 in the first quarter. Wild. Good enough to get it done, though. 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Damn, I love that. Chris Paul almost gets the double-double with 9 points, 10 assists. He was not on. 4 for 12. It's not good. But he gets 2 blocks, 2 steals. So everybody out there saying Chris Paul's a traffic cone, I think you just expect him to be a traffic cone because he should be, but he's not, man. He's still out here producing turnovers like crazy. It's not just this game. He's always doing this shit. One of the things I like to put in parlays is him to get 2 turnovers caused, you know. It's like a safe bet. Craig, 2 for 6. You know, he was outshined by TJ Warren. That's one of the bigger things I want to talk about is TJ Warren. I am so happy. I have so much optimism because of TJ Warren. I thought there was no way in hell he was ever going to get back to anything near what he was. And he's already returned to a point of offensive efficiency that is like kind of eye-popping, you know? So if it could get any better, if he can get better than he is right now, what I'm saying is I'm seeing the signs that are saying, yes, he's getting healthier and that's affecting his play. And, so that's pretty damn exciting, man. That's pretty damn exciting. Warren, what's going on in the house? What up, Roy? What up, bro? Burner said new favorite. I'm telling you, I would take Kessler in a heartbeat. What's going on, Diego? Hey Dot in the house said, I hope TJ gets better in the next few games we have. Yeah, we've got 7 games left, all with Kevin Durant. So when TJ's out there, he'll likely be playing with KD, which is going to leave things even more open for him as he continues to shed the rust. Super exciting. What are you talking about, Monty, Roy? Oh, TJ Warren proving everybody wrong. So you're talking about that article that came out where... there's a little bit of, they're just talking about what Monty said in his interview, which was that the staff kind of told him, look, you need to give, he said that they were getting on him about, so I mean, multiple people must have at different times been badgering him saying, hey, play TJ. And it's working. And I know 2 for 6, that's not great. That's Craig. Warren, what was Warren? Warren was 4 for 9, 9 points. But he just looks so different. You can see it. He looks different. He's a plus 24. Plus 24. Best plus minus on the team if you care about that sort of thing. What's going on, Caden? Frank says the win feels good. It does, and it was really important because we're fighting, clawing, and scratching for position in the West right now. And we had dug ourselves such a hole. 7 games left with Kevin Durant. How many can the Suns win? I think I'm hoping to get 5 out of 7 wins with Kevin Durant. It'd be awesome. I just want to stay where we're at. Maybe get back up into the 4th spot if we're not. Does anybody know in the chat what's our where are we at in the standings right now? And I see people saying Nuggets are dominating the Sixers. Hey, Dot, you got to remember though that I guess Embiid sat out, so they don't have Embiid. They're gonna get bulldozed by the Nuggets. It's just gonna be that way. We're 4, so we're back in 4th. Wonderful. Man, if we can just stay in 4th, I'd be so happy. Although I don't want... Who's in the 5th right now? So game ahead of the Clippers. Does anybody really want the Clippers first round? That's going to be baptism by fire especially, I don't know if anyone knows, is Paul George going to come back, or is that injury so serious that he's gone for good? Haydot says, I want the Wolves. We're going to find out how much the Wolves have come along. You know, we're going to play them next. They just beat the Warriors at Golden State. That is tough to do. So they can't be trash right now, is what I'm thinking. Or maybe they just got lucky. Lester says, we can beat them. We can beat the Clippers. I agree. It just wouldn't be my first choice. Although I'm not really... I'm kind of squeamish about the playoffs, to be honest. I hate to admit it, but last season was bad. That was... I felt so... I've never, like, had depression in my life, but it was, like, maybe a depression adjacent. Like, maybe it's kind of the same thing, where I just felt this heaviness and this, like, not so much sadness until the end, but, like, just this immense pressure, like, something bad's gonna happen, something bad. You know what I mean? It was really bad for me last playoffs. And I know we're all getting excited because this was like the 75th game out of 82 games. I know we're all excited, but I kind of want to just enjoy these last 7 games with Kevin Durant, because shit is about to get real and the pressure is about to get ratcheted up, and God forbid we have an injury. Do you know what it's going to do to your day-to-day mental status to have one of these guys out? It's going to make it's just going to make you feel like crap. Berta said, Gabe, never felt depression. Gabe, weren't you in Nebraska? Nebraska's not that bad, man. They got great food, you know? That keeps the depression away. Lester says, but KD is the key. No more injury, Suns. Have you ever been to a casino there, Lester? Does it not feel like the roll of a dice that one of the 3 players that are the best players on our team, given their individual injury histories, doesn't it feel like there's just no way that you could roll that dice and one of the 3? It's just like the odds seem astronomical to think that we're going to get through the playoffs without an injury from one of those 3 guys. Am I wrong? June says, think positive. I'm thinking positive. It's going to be nerve-wracking. The playoffs is nerve-wracking. The day before the game, the day of the game. Ugh. Bad memories from last season, I guess. Bad memories. Indigo said they better make sure that floor is extra dry during warm-ups. No more wet spots. That's the thing, dude. The first 5 times I watched the KD injury, I thought that he slipped on something wet. But the more I watched it over and over, I realized from different angles, he just planted and his foot was still sideways. His foot hadn't straightened all the way out, and he just caught it and went down. Like, there was nothing wet on the floor at all. Robert says, we got KD. Hey, I'm still not used to being the guy who has KD. I don't feel like I've, you know, it's like a dream, like a stress dream, and things are just you reach for it. It's like, oh, I can't quite do it. Can't quite get him on the court. Hey, we got him for 3 games. Oh my God. No, he's gone. He's going to be gone for a while. And it's just like, I'm not used to actually knowing what the feeling of having KD on the team feels like as far as on the court. Lester says the bench must be consistent. I didn't think it was possible, but these last 3 games, they've been consistent. So if they can have stretches like this for 3 games at a time, that's going to really take the pressure off of us trying to beat some of these teams in the Western Conference. I'm that dude. You've been wanting to rush KD along. You wanted him to play the day he injured it. But yeah, I think he's really going to be ready. I hope so. I have no more information than any of you on it. Don't get me wrong. Indigo said Warren has been balling lately. Warren's been going off, man. All of the things I remember about Warren before he twisted up his hair and started hitting threes, he's showing me that. He's not showing me the threes, but he's showing, I mean, sometimes I've seen him hit a three, but he's showing me that like insane Spider-Man-like ability to balance and hit floaters while flying to the ground. He's just like, he's so bendy, and his touch for floaters and mid-range is just like second to none. A little bit of defense from him too, which has been encouraging. Robert said Booker and him going to be fire. I mean, think about it. You're going to have Kevin Durant back next game, hopefully. And now you have TJ Warren actually helping and making you think about someone else. It's just going to be, Warriors-esque. You know. Burner said, imagine getting Josh Jackson back. No, man. That ship sailed. What's going on? No Sports Shop. What up? I do want to talk about DeAndre Ayton in his return. Go ahead and let me have it in the comments if you disagree. But for me, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 5 for 10, 4 for 4 from the line. I can accept this. I can make an excuse for this, and I can accept this score and rebounds. I can accept it because he's coming back from not playing the last 4 games. So I'm okay with it, man. I'm okay with it. Like, I can't expect him to do much better than this. And there were things I wished he would have done differently, but, you know, just get everybody healthy. Let's start judging this team after they get healthy and they're all the way healthy. Indigo said, you think Landale is out of the rotation going forward? Man, maybe, right? Because Bismack is playing. But that's the thing. Bismack's been playing good, but so was Jock. Jock's really starting to put it together on both sides of the floor. Like, I kind of hope that Jock doesn't get moved out of the lineup at all. Robert says, we just need to play faster and shoot them threes. Suns basketball. Yeah, if we've got Ross out there, we can shoot them threes. And D. Lee. It was nice to see D. Lee get 4 minutes. What do you know? He comes in, hits his only 3 of the game. It's what the guy does. We need 3-point shooters. Why is he not playing? Manita says they both go back and forth. So when Busy sucks again, we'll go back to Jock. Exactly. That will happen. But I don't want to lose the progress that it feels like they've made with Jock. Like, I feel like Jock has made some progress. I don't want that to slip away because he's not getting minutes. Like, I still think he should be getting some minutes, but you know, when you go into Utah and beat the Jazz by 14 points on a night when you need it, I guess it's, you know, probably a little bit silly to be complaining about little things like that. So I don't want to complain about it too much. Okogie, 1 for 3 from 3. He has not really found his stroke. Pause. It's gone. Same thing with Craig, 0 for 2, 2 for 6 from the field, you know. But Ish found his again, 3 for 5. It's nice to see he can still do that. Campaign looked good tonight, y'all. Am I wrong? 12 points, 5 assists, no turnovers, not one turnover. Campaign played really good tonight. 4 for 9, 1 for 3, hit all his free throws, gave you 3 rebounds and 5 assists. Super happy with him. Yeah, I mean, who Shamit? I feel like Monty just loves Shamit so much, and I know we're getting him back to being healthy again, so maybe you have to just let him have games like this where he doesn't do anything, but he does give you 4 assists and a couple of rebounds and no turnovers, so you're getting a little silent something from him. Robert says upcoming games, man. Let's take a look. Let's take a look-see at the schedule. That's short for schedule. All right. Minnesota, Wednesday. You feel like that's gotta be a win, right? First game back with KD. He's probably gonna be good for 24 points. Take some of the scoring load off for the rest of the guys. Denver the next night. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a serious game because it's time to test yourself against them and really see what you need to be prepared for and what you can do and what you can't do against them before a potential playoff showdown at some point in the Western Conference. If you really think both teams could go the distance in the Western Conference. Baby says Ayton likes playing versus Joker. He does, man. He's really good against Joker. Joker gets his, but Ayton also really gets his, and so it's not that bad. And Joker don't play no defense, let's be honest. At Oklahoma City on a Sunday, 6 p.m. Now, depending upon whether or not they play Shea, it could be an easy win to a trap game L. Okay? An earlier game on Sunday in Oklahoma City. They gave us that work, did they not, last game? So, not terribly excited about the prospects of that game, but once again, I keep forgetting, you got Kevin Durant. You're supposed to be able to walk into Oklahoma City and just slam the door on them, right? So never mind, that's a dub. San Antonio, that has to be a W. They're tanking for Wembanyama. It has to be a W. There's no way it's an L. You have to be able to sleepwalk through it if you have to. Denver. 2 nights later. I think we split with Denver. Is that fair? I think we split with Denver. The very next night, Los Angeles, they could still be fighting for something that they need in the standings. It's going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight. But I think we come away with that win because we hate their guts and we gave them a W, and we're going to be hyper emotionally ready for that game. And then Clippers, which is going to be so poetic because we could easily be going into the playoffs knowing that this is the team we're about to see in the first round. It's crazy. Indigo says, I like our chance with the Nuggets. Just got to put Joker in the pick and roll. I agree with that. No invisible lats yet, Burner. None yet. Lil Jay said, we have to beat the T-Wolves if the Clippers win tonight. All right, well, I'll be keeping an eye on that. I have no idea what's going on with that game right now. Robert says, show the list, bro. What list? I don't know, guys. I'm pretty excited. next game's gonna be against Minnesota Wednesday night. Come hang out with us. You know, pretty sure we're gonna have Sundo in the house. Man, it's just so good to get another win. It feels good to get 2 wins back to back. Am I right? Hit that like button for us if you haven't, guys. We'll get out of here, and I guess I have to say it because there's nobody here to do it but me. Suns win! God, we're so clutch.